Welcome, everyone. Hello, the subscribers, visitors, and Cravenites. Welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. I'm so happy you're all here this evening on this Monday night to be here for a very, very special live stream because tonight I have some guests joining me that are amazing people. They're cool dudes, and they are also Craven Cut level Cravenite members of the channel, which that means tonight is a members perk live stream for my Craven Cut level members. And those of you that are considering being a Craven Cut member, it allows you to come on with me on a live stream. And that's what we're doing tonight. And I'm so excited. So we're going to celebrate a couple of guys that you all know. Well, actually, three guys. You know all three of them. One of them is not here just yet. He'll be joining a little bit later. But all three of these fellas, you know them well. They are pillars of the community here on the channel. Great friends, great supporters, just absolutely amazing guys. And I'm happy to call them friends. So let me introduce them to you right now. First up, we've got one of the very first ever super chats I ever received. In fact, I believe my memory's a little fuzzy right now, but I believe it may have been actually the very first one. And not it just you remember first things like that because it's an honor. So I want to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and the first Craven Cut level member by just 5 minutes. It happened the same night for these two gentlemen. Let me bring you to you guys, Eric, the Bearded Entertainment. What's up, Eric?
Hey, Steven, man. Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely, brother. Thanks for being here. I've missed you. I'm so glad that we need to catch up a little bit too on the whole experience now. The whole
Yeah,
van
we
life
do.
thing.
And the
Yeah.
Craven Cut level, by the way, like I didn't even know you had introduced a new level. I think we were actually on a live
we
stream.
we were.
Yeah, we
Yes.
were on a live stream, and I noticed that you introduced a new level, and I just pulled my phone up to the side, and I was like, "Oh, let's go switch my membership level here,"
That's
and
so awesome,
kind of did
man.
it up over to the side there.
I know. It blew my mind. You were doing it like all covert because we're on the stream. You're real quiet. You're just doing your thing, and then it pops up on the screen, and you had upgraded to the Craven Cut on the live stream, which I was shocked. And then what happens? I'm serious. It's like 5 minutes later. I'm just like so overwhelmed that you did that. And then 5 minutes later, my mind officially goes into mush and the waterworks come on because another person joins the Craven Cut level, and it's my good friend Bob. Bob Hunt, Hunting for Entertainment. Bob, welcome to the stream.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much for having me, Craven.
Brother, it's really my pleasure. It's always fun. And both of you guys joined as Craven Cut members, upgraded to Craven Cut level at the same time, pretty much on the same stream. It's a memorable moment I'll never forget, and I want to sincerely thank you guys because it really still is overwhelming to me every time I see your names. And you renew every month. It just my mind just goes, wow! It's humbling, and I sincerely appreciate it. I want you to know that.
You're
So,
very welcome. It's a pleasure to be a part of the community, man.
Yeah,
oh man,
I
yeah,
got the
you guys
best
are.
community in the whole world.
Amen. I 100% agree, man. I love everyone in this community. And the other person who's going to be joining us, my other Craven Cup member, is Brett James Bishop. You guys know him. He's on all the streams, he's in the watch parties with us. He'll be joining a little bit later. As soon as he can get on, he's coming on, but he will be here. And we've also got a little surprise for you guys that's going to be coming. There's going to be someone else joining us at 11 o'clock, around an hour and 10 minutes from now. And it's kind of be a double surprise. Someone I've not announced will be joining, and then what we're going to do afterwards is going to be a surprise. So let me just say, if you guys were thinking about staying up extra late tonight, I would highly encourage you to clear your calendars because after our live stream ends, it's the party's going to the after party. So I'm going to leave it at that. Also, want to say hello to everyone. I know that there's a lot of folks in the chat, and for the sake of time and for this being a member stream here for Bob and Eric, I'm gonna do something that I don't always do, but sometimes have to do. I'm gonna give a blanket hello. So I want to say hello right now to all of you. And although I'm not calling your names out, I'm scrolling as I'm talking right now, and I see you all. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate you all, and I know you understand the situation and for time and everything, and we got a lot to cover, but I just want to let you know that I acknowledge you guys in the chat. I see you, and I appreciate you all. And I will also say that if you guys have a burning question or comment about Halloween and the franchise, maybe your favorite moments, maybe things you want to see in ends, it's all Halloween talk all the way till midnight. So we're going for 2 hours on Halloween, guys. Now, I will say one thing. If anyone does submit a super chat about Scream or something else, we will address it. We will. Outside of that, it's all Halloween tonight. Because I know a couple of fellas who like the franchise. Actually, I know 3 fellas who like the franchise. I know Eric, I know Bob, I know Brett. Brett's making a Halloween film right now, a fan film. I mean, that's how much he loves the franchise. And so, anyway, I thought, what better than for us to tackle this amazing franchise? So, anyway, guys, if you do have anything you'd like us to cover, as always, super chats go to the front of the line. As always, I'll get notified. I'll bring you up. We'll talk about it. And we'll try to get to your Halloween questions as much as possible. But just know that we will not get to everyone. It's just no way time will allow that. But I appreciate you all. And if I say one person's name, I'll feel bad that I can't say all of your names. So I will say this one thing, though, Extron, it's not Zach Cherry. He's coming on the 23rd. So Zach Cherry's coming this Saturday to the stream. And we're going to be talking Scream on Saturday night. So, no, it's another special guest. And you will know who he is when he arrives. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, great question. I just saw this too. As I'm scamming through everyone's names. Nathaniel, no, we're not talking any spoiler talk tonight. I don't ever talk spoilers. I only talk theories, and I'll show you guys pictures of like filming locations and stuff. But no leaks, no spoilers that we actually know are spoilers. Only theories. So thanks for asking, Nathaniel. And now that you brought it up, everyone in the chat, because I will be leaning a little bit on my moderators tonight to help out in the chat. I know Maverick's here. I see, and I don't know that if Val is here yet or not, or Jen. But Eric, comment. I see your hand up.
No. Sorry. My fan is blowing on me here, so I just kind of.
Okay, I was like, oh, I know Eric's there.
I was also going to.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, like, I can't talk spoilers because I don't know any spoilers. I've been avoiding most things about the movies, the new ones so far, because I definitely want to go into this one like fresh. So
yes, totally. Yes. Yeah, I get it, man. I unfortunately I probably end up actually know more than I wanted to know, but I'm okay with that. It's all good. It happens, and I can live with what I know now, because a lot of it is rumor, and it's not necessarily spoilers or leaks. So I'm glad you don't, though, and that's cool, and I respect that, because that's why I say we don't really do that here. I don't like to do that here. We don't do spoilers. So everyone in the chat, as we're moving through tonight, if you could, definitely please leave out any spoilers that you might have for another time. Okay, I much appreciate it, and thank you guys. I see everyone saying hello. I love you guys. You're awesome. Appreciate you. All right, so guys, how about this? Let's first do this, because I think it's very, very important. I know I've talked to you guys already, but let's talk about everyone. I want to acknowledge you guys, all of my patrons and my channel members, all of you guys. I know this is a Craven Cut members perk, but I appreciate everyone, all of you guys. So I just want to put you guys up on the screen, give you a little bit of spotlight for the support and for the encouragement here on the channel. I really do appreciate it. And of course, here's the three on tonight. All of you guys, just fantastic. And at whatever level you support me, I appreciate it thoroughly. It does mean the world to the channel, and it really helps. So thank you to all of you. I don't take you for granted, and I hope that you know that. I really do. I hope you know how much I genuinely appreciate you. All right, so now we can dig in to some Halloween discussion, gentlemen. So how about this? What I was thinking of tonight, I like to go unscripted, but I like to have a little outline. So what I was thinking was we would talk about our favorite moments in franchise history. We got like 12 movies. So I'm thinking like maybe your top five, 3 to 5, somewhere in there, that just are moments that you love, like you look forward to when you put in this Halloween film. If it's 2 or 1 or 5 or 4 or 6 or whatever, it's something like, oh, I can't wait for this scene to come up, one of those kind of things. Any of your favorite moments, and then I think we can then get to Halloween Ends talk. But I would like to talk first about the films that came before. So who would like to go first? Normally I say call someone out. Do either of you have one that you'd like to get on your mind off first? Like, you're ready to go? If not, I'll just call on one and put you on the spot.
So, not in any particular order.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be in any order. No pressure on that. No.
Okay. This one it's really recent, so that's probably why it's coming to my mind the quickest. But the shot, and when I think of my favorite moments, a lot of them are like just cinematically, like the way I see them. It could not necessarily have to do with the plot at all. It's just the way I see it, and that's this is an example of that. When Michael in Halloween Kills,
Okay.
the slow mo shot of Michael walking out of the burning house with the I think it's called a Halligan bar.
Mm-hmm.
The tool, yeah.
Yes,
the
the
slow mo
tool.
shot of
Yes.
him walking out of that burning house. I don't like something about that. When I see that, I almost get chills. Like so,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
probably, yeah. I'm gonna put that on top 5 right now, and it's a little bit of recency bias because it just came out. So
Bro, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's one of
Yep.
my favorite parts when that movie, and I'm like, every time it comes up and I know he's about to walk out, I'm just like, oh, here we go. And it's just so cool. I literally say out loud, like, that is so awesome.
and it's the build up because you know what's coming next. Like
Yes.
it's about to people just gonna get slaughtered.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Love it, man. I love it. Bob, how about you,
Oh,
man? What are some of your favorite moments? What's one that comes to mind?
okay. One of the top 5 for me would probably be in Halloween 5 during the car chase scene. And it's not so much for the whole cinematic thing, but it's the fact that they had Don Shake sit in that car that could have literally exploded at any time, but he stayed calm and stayed in position till that director yelled cut. To me, that was just something amazing because he had that mask on too. So I mean, it's got to be hot in there, and I have to give him a lot of credit for what he had to go through in that one scene.
Wow, man. I'm telling you, those stunt guys, man, they're I have respect for them. They're wired differently than I am. I'm not they literally can just throw themselves into danger and jump off buildings and just all this
Yeah,
stuff like your body's hardwired to say not to do, and they just do it. It's just, man, much respect. Much
A
respect.
lot of respect for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Um Man, there are so many moments, throughout the franchise that I've enjoyed. I think one of my personal favorites is always going to be, and there's like 2 or 3 scenes I could talk about with this, but when Michael Myers is stalking in '78, especially, and when he is across the street from Lori and with at Annie, it's Annie's house, right? I think that they're at or wherever they're at, they're at Annie and Bob and Linda, and it's the scene where he's in the car where Annie's locked herself out of the car. Remember, she goes out there and she's like, I don't have the keys, and she goes back
Yep.
inside. Remember that? And she comes out with the keys, and then she just opens the door, and it opens, and she doesn't trigger. It was like out of habit. And what is it? The windows are all fogged up, and I'm like, oh my
Yep.
gosh, bro. And then she has that moment where she like wipes the window, and then she's like, huh, kind of like huh, and then bam, that's it. Michael just goes in for the kill.
Hmm.
That's one of my favorite moments of the franchise. Yeah, love that.
That's definitely up there. That's a classic.
Yeah, that's a classic moment right there.
Man. And let's see. How about Eric? So we'll just keep going around. Uh, Tell us maybe if you had to say, because maybe we should do it like this instead of just kind of being all the way. Why don't we talk about them in sections where we say Halloween 1, Halloween 2, and they're kind of on their own. I mean, you could, because if you go Halloween and then it's Halloween 2018, we're leaving off Halloween 2, which I think is a very good Halloween movie.
Oh yeah, it's a
Oh, definitely.
fantastic Halloween movie. Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's one of the best direct sequels there is.
yeah,
Um, Here's the only problem. I mean, if we go with just that timeline, I'm fine. I have a problem with like 4, 5, and 6.
mm-hmm,
They kind of just all meld together to
yep,
me. Like
sure,
Yep.
I honestly like the whole Thorn trilogy. I think 4 was good. Then they decrease in quality, in my opinion. But they
yeah,
all kind of
Yeah.
meld together a little bit for me. So I have trouble distinguishing between those. Um, but if we're gonna go part two, I think
sure,
one of the most obvious, like the most obvious things for me is when Laurie shoots Michael in both eyes, and you just see like that. To me, is when Michael officially became more than human. He's just got
yes,
shot in the head 2 times, like not in the body where it's feasible that he would survive. Shot
mm-hmm,
in the head 2 times. He can't see. He's literally bleeding out of his eye sockets, and he just keeps coming. And that
yes,
Yeah.
was one of the most terrifying scenes from the the first and second one because I mean nothing like the rest of the stuff. Like I said, like he got people, or he was confronted, but never injured in a way where I'm like, oh, there's no way he could survive that. But then when he got shot in the head twice, I'm like, if he can survive that, he's more than human. And
you
he
bet,
just even when he's on
Yeah.
fire, like he gets engulfed in flames and keeps coming.
yes,
So that's
Yeah.
the basically the third act of the original sequel. I'll give it that because that's one of the times I found Michael Myers to be the most terrifying.
ooh, man,
Oof.
I'm telling you, and that in Halloween 2, whenever Loomis has all the gas, and Michael's like,
Yes.
his knife, he's just swinging his knife as he's blind, and and then he's like, I think he says, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think Loomis says, it's time, Michael, or something like that. Yeah, there it is,
Yeah.
boom, and then he's still walking down the hall. Oh my gosh, bro, dude. Bob, what'd you think about Halloween 2? Let's park on 2 for a minute because 78 gets all the
Yeah.
attention, but 2 doesn't. We don't give 2 a lot of attention.
Halloween 2 is definitely one of the better sequels, in my opinion. I mean, it did increase in the body count. For me, not just the whole, like, that scene made it more terrifying. In a way, when you look at that whole, like, bathtub scene, when he kept, like, putting the girl's head in and pulling out, like, till she literally was dead, that itself showed a more brutal
Oh,
Michael than what we really had seen from 78.
And that's not the one where she boils, is it? That's a different one.
Yeah, I think she does boil, but
I
in
think she does.
technicality, it was freezing cold water, so they had to put in the effects to make it look like it was boiling.
Yeah, like she
Yeah.
like like not only drowns her but like cooks her.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
Oh
that's a
man,
terrifying way to go.
horrible, isn't it? Dang,
yeah.
it's terrible. And there was a creepiness about two that I'm telling you, it's a hospital. There's nobody there. You got the hallways. Hospitals to me anyway at night, especially at night, are creepy. No matter, I mean, no matter even local. Like anytime I ever go to a hospital to visit or whatever, at nighttime, dude. I'm serious, man, it's creepy. I'm sorry, it creeps me out a little bit. The long hall, all these doors, and you don't know anybody could be behind these doors that you're walking down these long hallways on. And
Hmm.
Yeah.
so to me, the setting of the hospital already makes this a creep factor of 10. And as you see Michael just go in and out, go into doors, slippering like a slithering with not being seen. It's oh man. Oh, hey, you know what? Hang on, guys. Before we go any further,
Yeah.
we have our final, well, not our final guest, but our final Craven Cut member of the night joining us right now. Unless someone upgrades their membership tonight on the stream, it's happened before, as you guys know. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brett James Bishop. What's up, Brett?
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
Glad you could make it.
How is
Um,
everybody?
Man, I'm great.
We're good.
Yeah,
Good.
it's a pretty good
Fantastic.
night so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah. Good. I've been watching
We
a little
are-
bit, so I'm not completely out of the loop of what you guys are
Oh,
talking
okay. So okay, good,
Yeah.
great. Okay, cool. So we're just kind of reminiscing now on Halloween 2. So we
Okay.
are kind of wanting to park there for a little bit and just, you know, kind of give our thoughts about what we liked about it, favorite moments. And Bob, I think you're up now
Yeah.
to tell us about some of your what's one of your favorite moments on 2.
For me, it would be when I believe it's after Lori had already gotten to the outside and she was trying to get back in to get Loomis's attention and she was banging on the door and then she ended up getting in. But Michael just walked right through that glass with no problem.
Yes.
I mean, and then he's standing there like just in like it just is a moment like it's something that I could see, and I don't usually bring up wrestling, but it takes a lot of like how the if anybody's familiar, how the Undertaker kind of did certain things. He took a lot of like what Michael Myers did and implemented it there. So like before I saw Michael Myers, I kind of saw that in wrestling, and it was something cool to see where that homage came from.
Nice. Who would
I
have
don't know,
thought
that
it?
that made me laugh a little bit when that happened because like she's struggling to get in, and it's like this really intense buildup of like, oh, she can't get in. It's like impenetrable, and then she finally gets in, and then within a second he's just like, oh, this is nothing.
about.
Yeah,
All
Ooh.
that buildup that she just had to get to safety just gone. And I don't know, that always made me chuckle a little bit how he just walks through it like it's nothing.
yeah.
Dang. Powerful, man. So, Brett, tell us, man, Halloween 2. When we're talking about the original Halloween 2 now. Uh,
Yeah. Let's hope so.
yes, trust me. Oh, what are your.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
throw it out there. One of my top 5 is gonna be from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
same
God.
So
here.
you know,
I'm just kidding.
It's all right.
There's a
You know
lot. There's a
what?
lot of people out there that think Rob Zombie's second one is better than the first one. So I guess that's fine. That's all good.
Wow. Okay. Hey, absolutely. It's all right. So, what do you think, man? For Halloween 2, do you have any favorite moments that that you remember or you look forward to seeing when you watch that movie that stick out
Yeah.
to you?
Yeah, I think it's interesting the Ben Tramer scene. I don't know if that was brought up with when he gets hit by the what was it? Was it just a normal car or
Yeah,
a
I
cop
think it
car?
was
Or,
a cop. I think it was a
Yeah.
cop car.
I think it
Yeah.
was. Yes.
I
Yeah,
think
it
it's
was a
funny
cop
that
car and he
Michael.
got pinned on that van.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's funny that Michael, Michael got coveralls and the mask, earlier the day or whatever would the timeline would be because it's supposed to be the same night. And somehow that kid knew what the Michael Myers costume was and had coveralls and the mask. So I thought that was really funny because how would he know that? But anyway, but then I also like the needle to the eye. Did we talk about that one yet?
No.
With the nurse?
No.
No, that's the
Nope.
most brutal. Yeah. I'm thinking of the Rat movie. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
And
all.
that's
Why not?
I mean, no, that's all good. Um, and how did you guys feel about two in terms of? Do you feel like it captured the spirit of the first movie? I know Deborah Hill and John Carpenter wrote it. Carpenter did not want to write the movie. He said, "Look, one was all. That's all he ever wanted to do." And I think Mustafa came back and basically said, "Look, man," because he didn't make anything on that first movie, and it was huge. And I think it gave Carpenter a chance to make the money he should have made from the first one. So I think it was, and I respect him. I have no problem with him getting his check. And I think it was again. I think it's a good movie. So how do you guys think the not the attitude, the feel, the climate of the movie compared to the first one? Because I felt it was very similar, having it in the hospital where he's stalking still, like he stalked in the first movie. I felt there was a similar feel, and not 78 superior to me between the two, but I felt that it carried on. But what do you guys? Do you guys agree or disagree? Brett, I'll start with you and go backwards.
Go
Around.
backwards. Yeah, I'm on the fence on that. I don't know. It definitely feels like a studio movie versus a bunch of
Mhm.
kids running around making the first movie, and so I think that really plays a part in the feel and the atmosphere of it. But it's still a great Halloween movie. So that's where I'm kind of on the
Yeah.
fence. Is it? Yeah, it's a good continuation. It definitely could have been worse. I guess I could put it that way. So
Oh yeah,
Oh, definitely.
yeah. How about you, Bob? Did you like the feel of it? How did you like the tone of the movie?
I thought the tone was good, and we still had him kind of stalking in the shadows a lot, and it did feel a
Yes.
lot like he was the shape still. So in that
Hmm.
sense, I had the feel and vibe. The only thing that bugged me was there had to be more blood because of the time frame and that with all the movies. That's the only thing that kind of took me out of it because it's like I saw that in '78, like not that much. It was maybe what like 8 ounces of blood total through that whole
Yes,
film. So
that's right. That's right.
but I will say it was still a great sequel, and I hold it very high in the rankings because at least we still got him stalking in the shadows. Unlike later films,
Yeah, man, the tone changed a lot in some of these later films, and there was a
yeah,
simplicity to me in the way that those first two films felt, and I mean, it really wasn't captured again, honestly, in my opinion. It was lightning in a bottle to me, and those two stand kind of unique. And I think once we get later on, and we'll talk about this as we get into four and the rest, but as much as I love four, and I do, it's one of my favorite sequels. It still to me felt much different, and I think there's a lot of factors. But Eric, how about you, man? As far as how did you feel about the tone of two? Did you feel like, yeah, this feels right?
Right is actually a perfect word for how I felt about it. I don't think I do think it was similar to 78,
Hmm.
but not exactly the same. But I felt like it was a natural progression of how things would go because I don't feel like Michael is. I feel like at that point Michael was on a mission. Like his goal was to get Lori, and we've since then motivations have changed, things have come and gone. But I feel like at that point, whenever he discovered Lori, that was his goal. And by the time it got to two,
Hmm.
I think he would have changed things up a little bit if he's a thinking, you know, not rational. That's not a good word, but if he has any sort of, cognitive skills whatsoever, he would be changing things to try to do it. And I think that's where the blood, the more blood would come in because I think he would be more. I mean, he's been shot at that point 6 times, according to Loomis. I shot him 6 times.
6 times.
eh,
So I imagine he might be a little pissed off too. So I think it was a good progression to where he was still very clearly Michael, but he had a little bit more. I feel like into a little bit more drive behind him
Hmm.
trying to get there, which I think worked into the context of the story. I think it was a suitable follow up to that first one, in my opinion.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree 100%. I really enjoyed too. I think so. What we're talking about too. Let me ask you guys this: how do you rank? Where does two fall in your I guess rankings, for lack of a better word? Where does two fall in your rankings of the franchise? Where is it at
Overall
approximately?
franchise, not what storyline goes with which sequels.
Yeah, not
Forget
This
any of
all
that.
together.
Forget
Nah, okay.
anything.
Thank you.
Forget any continuity mess. I don't care
Okay.
about any of that. Just straight up. Halloween 2 as a movie on its own. Where do you put that movie as far as your enjoyment personally of it? Brett, why don't we start with you?
Fifth.
Ooh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I did think it out.
Yeah. Five's not bad when there's 12
Yeah,
movies and there's about to be
true.
13.
Yeah.
That's good. Bob, how about you, man? Where do you think you put number two?
I put it at three if we're gonna go with the overall franchise, including three, only because I like three as that standalone and still has that Halloween title. So I have to put it probably fourth if we're gonna do that.
Ooh. Yeah, man.
If
I
we
like
don't
it.
have three, it'd be third.
Okay. Okay. Wow. So if we're going to go with just Myers,
Yeah,
it's third.
it would be third. If we throw
Okay.
in the standalone with three as it would be fourth.
Got it. Okay. Still really high. That's very high on the Michaels spectrum for sure. Nice. I think we're all very, very, very close. Eric, how about you, man? Where do you think it fits?
For me personally, it's also fourth, and that's regardless of Season of the Witch. Like it's fourth. Um, I don't think my top five would be in alignment with any of you, but I think
that's
it
that's a
would come in
beautiful
at
thing.
fourth.
Hey, I got to tell you guys all the time. I love it when our, like our screen rankings and stuff, how they can be so different from one another. I think that's awesome. I mean, I actually really, really like it. Um, and so okay, so you would say four. Brett, you say four, no, five,
Five, five.
and Eric
Yeah.
and Bob, you're at four.
Mhm.
Got it. So four,
If
four,
Season of the
five.
Witch is in there.
If Season of the
Yeah.
Witch is in there, yes,
Yeah.
got it. Okay. Um, I'm gonna say I'm gonna rank two up there probably. Oh man, it's gonna have to be between three and four ish. It goes back and forth, man, because there are certain movies I really love, and like I love my H2O. I love 18 and Kills a lot, and I love four. I mean, those are really to me my
And
favorite
we
sequels.
can we all say our top five rankings?
Sure, well, yeah, let's do it. Go for it. Why don't you start us off?
I want to go last.
Oh, okay, fair
Uh,
enough. All right, Bob, why don't you start us off then, and then Brett, then I'll go, and then Eric can close us out with our top five.
for me, it's Halloween 4, only for the strict fact that I saw that first. So that's obviously my number one. Then it's 78. Then it's 2. Then it's Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And then it always constantly changes between 5 and H2O. It depends on the mood I'm in.
Okay,
All right, all right.
that's fair. It can change, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do a rundown one more time. So it's going to be go ahead, Bob, one more time from
Uh,
first to fifth.
so number one is Halloween 4. Second
Okay,
is 78, the original.
78.
3 is Halloween 2. then Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and then depending on the day, either Halloween 5 or H2O.
Okay, Halloween 5 or H2O. Nice. All right, man. Love it. All right, Brett, you're up, my
me.
man.
I would say, so my favorite is Halloween, first one. The second one is Halloween H2O. The third one would be 2018. And then the fourth one is Halloween 4 and then Halloween 2 on 5.
Say that one more time. I'm
Can you
processing.
hear me? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have to hear it twice. I have to hear it
Okay,
twice.
so Halloween.
Yeah.
First,
Yes.
the very first movie is Halloween.
Okay.
Number 2 is H2O.
Nice.
Halloween H2O. Number 3 would be 2018. So Halloween 2018. And then number 4 is Halloween 4. And then Halloween 2 is number 5. It's throwing you off because there's so many numbers I'm just throwing at you.
Well, that's what it is. It's like my brain's
So
like, wait a minute.
from now
what?
on, I'll do it with fingers and not say the numbers.
One. This is the number 2.
The 2 is with H2O, which is 4, which
Sesame
is Halloween
Street.
3, which is I get you. That's funny.
And by the way, everyone in the chat, go ahead and put your rankings in. I'd love to see as we're talking. I can scroll and see what I can put your rankings up. So if you guys want to rank them, do just a real quick 1 through 5. That would be awesome. I'd love to see what you guys think of the rankings too, because I know that there's going to be a lot of variances. I suspect, which is great.
Yeah, with 12 movies, you got a lot of there's a lot of combinations that could be out there.
Yeah, man, big time. I mean, a lot of interesting combinations. I can't wait. Let's see here. For me, and again, I always say I reserve the right to change my rankings at any given moment.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
because you guys know how it is. Sometimes it's the mood you're in too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It can change it. So, I'm going to go ahead and say, of course, Halloween '78 is 100% number 1 for sure.
Use your fingers. Just kidding.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, guys. Number
Just
1 is Scream 1. Scream 1.
Scream 1. Now we're really messing
Scream
up.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
wait.
My
Scream
favorite
1
Halloween
on
is Scream 1.
a Halloween stream. Oh, sorry, wrong stream.
Oh,
Sorry.
man, I was so into it. Oh.
Aw.
Just kidding.
My heart said Scream 1.
Well, Halloween.
my brain
is
said
in Scream
Halloween.
1.
I
Halloween 1
know.
is in Halloween or Scream.
Oh,
Scream 2 is in H2O.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, I just want to say hi. School Sweetheart says, I came here from your Scream video. I don't really like the Halloween franchise, but Halloween 2007 is by far my favorite Halloween movie. Well, School Sweetheart, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the live stream. If it's your first time, so thank you for coming. I'm so happy you're here. I don't know which Scream video. I've got about 300 on the channel, but whichever one it was, and I'm not even joking, whichever one it was, I'm so glad you're here, in all seriousness. And normally on a live stream, we'll talk about Halloween and Scream and Nope and other stuff that's going on in the horror community. Tonight's a little different because this is a members perk stream for my Craven Cut channel members here on the screen. And so we're just doing kind of a Halloween only, but I'm so glad you're here and I'd love for you to hang out. And if you have anything you'd like to chime in like you did here, with your favorite being Halloween '07, that's Zombies Halloween, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And so Thank you for that, and I appreciate it. And welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. And I think you'll find this to be a very welcoming, friendly community that we're all very supportive of one another. So I hope you make yourself at home, and don't let this first one be your last one. All right? Thank you for being here. Okay, we've got some other folks here that are chiming in. Let's see what we got here. I want to get some of these rankings up. We got Dustin, we got 78. Kills number 2. All right.
Wow.
8. Yeah, man.
Sorry.
8. Hey, I'm good with that. 18. Halloween 2 and Halloween 4. What a good lineup. That's a good lineup. Maverick says we've got 78. Season of the Witch is number 2. Ooh. Halloween 4, H2O, and the original Halloween 2. Okay, sticking with the pre-David Gordon Greens. All right, nothing wrong with that. Extron says, I like 2018. Okay, well, brother, I do too. I do too. Nathaniel, what's your rankings? H2, H6. Okay, a little Curse of Michael Myers action. H2O and H4. All right, man. Carter Scotland Allen, my friend. 78, 18, Halloween 2, H2O, and Kills. Man, now you guys are making me want to change all my lineups. As I keep seeing these lineups, I'm like, oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one.
Nah, mine's locked in. Like I already know what it is.
Oh, I can't wait. We're about to get to yours next here. Let me just do one more, and then we're going to hear what Eric's lineup is. Oh, I guess I should give mine too, but maybe we'll just skip mine. We'll just skip mine. Halloween 78, Halloween 2, 18, H2O, and 4. Solid. That's solid, dude. Am I right or am I wrong? Come on, guys. That's solid. I'm not saying you have to agree with it. I'm just saying it's solid.
Sorry, I got distracted. No, that's
Brett,
solid.
you
I
need
like
to
that.
put the phone down.
I'm
I
not
know
working on
you're
my
reading the
phone.
chat.
I'm not. Well, I was on there, but that's not what I was doing.
Okay.
I'm trying to get you a super chat, man. I'm working on it.
Oh, well, you know what? Go right back to it, my friend.
Okay.
Take all the time in the world. We'll carry it for you, brother. No, it's all good. Okay, Eric. Okay, we've waited long enough. I want to hear Eric's ranking. Eric, what say you, my friend?
All right, for me, it's gonna be 78.
Okay.
Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Then H2O.
Ah.
Then Halloween 2. Then Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Okay, one more time. 78.
78. Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Got it.
H2O.
Yep.
The original Halloween 2.
2.
And then Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Wow, 2 zombies in the top 5.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so basically 1-1, H2O,
Mm-hmm.
2-2.
Ooh. Love it. Okay, man. All right. Hey, I respect it, brother. I do. Extron. Oh, here we go. Extron's giving his full ranking. 78, H2O, Halloween 4, Halloween 2, and 18. Man, that's good, too.
That's good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Matt says, I love the Curse of Michael. Look, man, there are some things in the Curse of Michael Myers that I like. Some of it is a little wonky. I don't like some things, but there are some things I love. I think Paul Rudd was great. I think Donald Pleasance, that was his last performance before he passed away, and he did an outstanding job. And the fact is, Donald Pleasance really, honestly, guys, to me, he carried the whole franchise from 1 through 6.
For a while, he definitely did.
Oh, for
He
sure.
did. That Thorn trilogy, bro, he carried it on his back, especially in 5 and 6. Let's see, Donna. What's Donna's got? She's got H1, H2, H2O, 4, and ends. Nice. Ends. Oh.
Wait, I was about to say,
Oh.
ends?
She got an
Wait a
advanced
minute,
screening.
Donna. Now she may be
Ends.
she might be stepping out on a little act of faith here, and that it's going to be her favorite to round out the 5.
Either that or she knows some spoilers.
Oh,
Donna's
Donna.
seen
Mom, what?
That's a screener.
If you know any spoilers, you keep them away from me.
That's right. Don't tell Bob. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Good stuff. Hey, Alonzo coming with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Alonzo. Appreciate you, brother. Brett's doing his super chat
That's my
dance.
super chat. Super chat. That's it.
I am very
Love it.
excited about ends.
I am too. Yeah, he's got ends too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Stepping out on
Yeah.
faith, man. I love that. Like believing
I love it.
in ends is going to be that good. I think that's awesome. And it could be. You know?
Well, my hope is because, and I don't know if you guys feel the same, maybe you do. When I saw Halloween Kills, as a standalone movie, I'm not a huge fan of Halloween Kills. It's not a terrible movie, but I don't think it's great. But what
Mm-hmm.
it did was I think it made Halloween 2018 better as a supplemental film. Like those two together are better than just Halloween 2018. And I really think Halloween Ends could do the same thing for Kills. So it makes it better. So then you have a very good trilogy versus just the three parts.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the
Hmm.
the sum is greater than the total, or the total is
Mm-hmm.
greater than the sum of its parts type of deal.
Yep.
So
That makes sense, man.
I'm really excited for
Yeah.
Ends because of that. Like I think they could really bring it back and enhance Kills and make a good ending.
I do too. I well said, Eric. I believe that. I'm not going to say I'm not nervous about ends because a lot of the things that I've heard and read up on it, and I'm a little nervous. But I also am quick to say this: I loved 18. I enjoyed Kills. So the fact that I like David Gordon Green's first two movies so much, I'm gonna not just all of a sudden stop believing he's gonna make a good movie for the last one. I'm gonna extend the benefit of the doubt and say, you know what, he's not letting me down yet. Why do I just think all of a sudden he's just gonna put out a trash movie? Because the first two I enjoyed. So I have no reason to doubt this is going to be good, even though I'm hearing things that make me very, very concerned. But I'm not going to let them consume my thoughts because David Gordon Green. If I didn't enjoy the first two, then I'd be like, man, I'm not going to go in. I'm going in with no expectations. But I enjoyed Kills arguably as much or more than 18. Yep, I said it. I did. I enjoyed Kills maybe more than 18. So I really don't have a basis to doubt that he's not going to do a good job. So let's stay positive. And Wednesday mornings, the trailer, guys, look out. I'm telling you, Wednesday, we're almost there. Teaser trailer, minute and 16 seconds. I'll be up
Oh, is
at
that
morning.
it?
It's a teaser. Yep,
Yeah, but
116.
sometimes they're longer.
Hey, Wednesday we got Halloween Ends trailer, and then
Yep.
Thursday, nope.
Nope.
Yep. Nope.
I got my tickets. Who has tickets already? I got mine.
Nice. I do not. I actually am probably gonna wait till it hits streaming, to be honest with you. But I am gonna watch it. I just don't know if I'm probably not gonna watch it in theaters. But I do want to see it. I'll wait and see how some of the feedback is once it comes out. But I'm gonna watch it no matter what. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm hopeful for Kills. I mean not Kills, Ends. And I'm gonna stay hopeful. And Alonzo, thank you, my friend, for the super chat, for getting us started off. I appreciate that. And this clip is for you, Alonzo.
Selling is service.
And service is selling.
Service is selling.
And selling is service.
Yeah. And for those of you who might be here net or new and saying, "What was that?" Anyone who gives a super chat, trust me, I see that. I said that the whole time I uploaded it. Anyone who gives a super chat to the channel, I like to play a little crazy clip. All right, just kind of a little thing I like to do. So that's what that was. So Alonzo, thank you, my friend, very much.
I
Appreciate
figured
it.
for sure it was going to be something about Bobo, since someone said, "I hope you're all having a Bobo-tastic
Oh, it's coming.
night."
You know, it's funny,
Oh, it's
Eric, that you
coming.
mentioned that because Carrie's coming in with a $2 super chat saying, "I hope you're all having a bombastic night." That's hilarious, dude. I was like, "Oh my gosh." Yeah, I think you know what, Carrie, you're the best, Carrie. Thank you for your super chat and helping to keep the Bobos alive. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the thigh grabbing screamer. Crank up the Bobo.
I'm gonna make your bubba bounce right now.
I just scream.
Dude, that primal just at the end gets me every time. I'm like, what is
too.
this man's deal?
I know, man. I can't. It's the scream. I swear, if the scream wasn't there, it wouldn't even be as funny. It's the scream, man. Carrie, thank you so much. Seriously, appreciate you. And I see Val's here. Welcome, Val's coming into the chat. There we go. Keep the faith. That's right. They have not let us down. You're right. I'm sticking with it, man. I'm gonna continue believing that that movie's gonna be good. I really am. Thanks, Val. Good to see you here. And look here.
Yeah.
I shot him 6 times, bro.
Times.
6 times. Shot him in the heart. What's up, Marcus? Glad you're here, man. All right. So we were doing our rankings. That was fun. That was great. So let's talk now. Let's move it along now. I don't think we need to spend much time on Halloween 1. Let's be honest. That masterpiece film. We all are on the same page. 100. I believe pretty much 100%. So
I think it's probably the highest rated one on Rotten Tomatoes too.
it's gotta be, man. What's
Yeah, I
up,
think
Fate?
it is.
Fate decided. There's a lot of beard on this stream. I love that.
There he is.
That's awesome. And I don't have a beard. But I do have a little bit of gray coming in. So it's not really a beard by any means. But I mean, compared to you guys, I'm in the kindergarten league of facial hair. You guys are like in PhDs. So,
You're like a freshman, and we're like seniors.
oh
And then Bob's like sophomore.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bob's
more
working his way up to be a
sophomore.
junior or sophomore on his way.
Wow, what do
Oh
you?
my!
Just random, but like, what do you guys think the Rotten Tomato score is for the original Halloween?
I have an idea. Why don't you guys take a shot, Bob? What do you think, man?
I'd say about 84%.
Okay.
Okay.
Brett?
I was gonna say, I want to say 94. I'm gonna be crazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 82 or 84%. Or you know what? I'm gonna say 88%. And I think it's actually like 82 if I had to guess, but I want to be different. 88%.
The tomato meter, it is 96%.
What?
Ooh.
The original
Oh.
1978, 96%.
Oh my god!
'Cause I remember the Siskel and Ebert review for that, and they actually did a whole kind of show on it, talking. And actually, I think that's how it really got traction, right? In its release, because it kind of came out in a few theaters, and then Siskel and Ebert came out, and we were telling everybody how amazing the film was, and then everyone got more interested, because back in those days, it wasn't 600 reviewers and whatnot. So yeah. And so that's why I knew it was a little higher, probably in the 90s.
Oh no. Sorry, I just looked at the Rotten Tomato score for part 2.
Oh yeah, it's low.
Really? For Halloween too?
Yeah.
It's very low.
Oh, come on. See, that's another reason why I don't put much stock in that mess.
I'm 38%. What is it?
You two want to wager a guess?
19%.
I'm gonna say 26%.
Really close, Craven. It's 29%.
There you go.
That's ridiculous. I completely disagree. I firmly disagree with that. I reject that
I
rating.
disagree with that one.
That's ridiculous. We were just talking about how amazing that movie is, and it just goes to show you guys, never let a critic or a review ever sway you from watching a movie. Make your own decision. All right? Everybody, go in there, watch it for yourself, and then you determine what your own score is.
Well, it's interesting because for part 1, the
What's up?
1978, the tomato score, the tomato meter, which is the critics, was 96, but the audience score was only like an 85. So the audience actually gave it a lower score than
The audience scores are probably are obviously more recent, and so I bet you it's being compared from a different age to more current horror films.
Yeah,
That's
and then
what
when,
I would say.
in part 2, the obviously the critic score went to a 29, but the audience score stayed up at like a 68. So the audience didn't go down that far.
School Sweetheart says, I just remembered I did watch H2O. It was such a good movie. Yeah, it was. It was one of my favorites. I don't remember the name of the characters, but the scene when the teens were alone and the black-haired girl was killed was the best scene in the movie. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember which one that one was. You
Is
guys
that the
remember
one
which
where
one?
she had the
Mhm.
light fixture, or whatever, and she was hanging, and the light was through her? Is that the one
Ooh,
when
I
she's
think
hanging
that
there?
is. I
Because
bet that's it.
she
Yeah.
finds Charlie
Hmm.
in the thing in the whatever it is. I think for the laundry.
Dumbwaiter.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And then he
Yeah.
follows her, and I think, and then they turn on the light. Josh
Is
Hartnett
that
and
is that where we get the just awful CGI mask?
when yes, but earlier it's with Charlie. Yeah, but yes,
Gotcha.
yeah.
You
There's
know
three
what?
masks in that movie, so whatever.
There was one scene with the CGI. It only happened once, right? I
Yeah,
think it's only
Yeah.
that one scene.
Yeah.
I I don't get it either. I don't. I'm not trying to make excuses for it. I can't. But I'll say that though. I do look past it because I enjoyed that movie a lot. I liked everything else pretty much, for the most part, and I just love. And again, every time I watch H2O guys, when she chops his head off,
Mhm.
in my mind, resurrection doesn't exist.
Yep.
So that was Michael Myers. Like, she won. I can watch that one movie and say she killed him. She
Yep.
did it.
I do that too.
Hmm.
I would say though, with H2O, I don't know. Are we going to get there? So I'll hold on. To that.
Talking about H2O.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we're
Let's
trying to go
move.
through them, so I don't want to jump ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, let's move through them. And I know we're not going to have time tonight to get through all of them. So I think what let's do is we'll just see where we're at. Let's do that. Let's hit Halloween 4 because I know Bob's favorite Halloween movie is 4. It's what introduced you to the world of the shape, right? And
Yes,
so
it is. Yep.
so Bob, there's no one on this panel I want to start more than you for Halloween 4, my friend. So tell us about why it's your favorite. Why is it still your favorite after all these years?
Well, for me, it all started with just hearing the score at the very end. I was, I should have been in bed, but I ended up like kind of sneaking out just to kind of see what my mother was watching, and I just heard the score after like just hearing somebody yelling no. Like at that point, I didn't even know it was like Doctor Little. All I heard was no, no. So I kind of snuck out, and I just heard the theme, and that made me want to see it so bad. And what resonated with me being so young was the fact that Jamie was young. A lot of people, when it came to like the original in '78, they were more like teenagers that got into it. So they had the connection with someone that was around their same age. But see, for me, as it was a kid, it just resonated more to me. It's like, wow, this could happen to anybody. And to me, being so young, it worked. And then when I understood the characters in that, Loomis and Jamie, I think, were the shining lights in that. But there's one character a lot of people tend to forget when they do bring it up, that because of how she died in 5, technically. But Rachel also carried that as well. Because without her, I don't think Jamie would have been as strong of a character. Because it was kind of like that sibling connection
Yeah, I
there,
was about
even
to
though
say
they weren't
Rachel
really
was like
siblings.
the stepsister, right?
Yeah, adopted sister, something like that.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, man. Rachel was great. I thought she was one
Yeah,
of the
Ellie
best
Cornell.
characters. Yeah. She was awesome, man. And yeah, Rachel, because I forgot how she died. What was Rachel's death, man? Do you remember which death it
In
was?
5, he was in the house and he broke a picture of Jamie, and then she kind of got the scissors to the.
Oh yeah,
Which
that's
I'm
I wish
sitting there when I watch that. It's like, no, you're telling me after all she went through in 4, she's going to be
Yeah.
that stupid a year later? I
no.
can't buy that.
Yeah, I hated that.
well,
But not
Kinda
just
like-
that. Also,
okay.
they had those like different Michael Myers, like people roaming around trying to play a prank. And at the end, when they're driving away, you see the real Michael kind of just standing there in the fog, and that just stood out as like one of those creepy moments, like because you think everybody involved was all fake, and they make it clear that that's the real Michael right there.
Dude, that movie, I just really enjoyed the movie myself too, man. And and from a 4 here, Loomis. How great was it to see Loomis back in 4?
I think that's where 4 is when Loomis started to like, in my opinion, drift into real crazy territory.
Mm-hmm.
Because in like 1 or 2,
Mhm.
it was like there was just an urgency to what he was doing. That's it. Like, because he
Mhm.
knows what's about to happen. There was just an urgency to it. But like by 4, I think he's crossed over into crazy, and like the beginnings start to show of the type of guy who's gonna hold a child out to try to lure Michael down, like he does with
Yes.
Jamie in like
Yes.
5 or
Yes.
6. So it's like I think, and it all starts in 4 where he starts to really go down that crazy rabbit hole.
He starts to lose.
Yeah.
It becomes such an obsession. He starts to lose his bearings in reality. Almost, it was like that's
Yeah.
all that ever mattered at that moment was Michael, and he. Yeah, you're right. He kind of turned into this obsessive, crazy obsession. I mean, I don't know what you want to call it. Just this, where yeah, like you say, dangling the girl. It's just I could never see him doing that in 1, but it's an arc. It's an arc though, man, right? To where we see him in
Yeah.
6, it's this arc going down and into insanity, kind and more or less.
It's because he had
Yeah.
that egg on his face that he went crazy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
the burn, yeah.
Do you know what
Oh,
I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's,
So he complained like no other because the scar looks like an egg, like they're
Oh.
frying an egg. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I
sorry.
got you. That's awesome.
Bearded knew what I was talking about. He knew.
Oh dang. Okay, man. So, Bob, how about what are your favorite moments in 4? Well, I know you mentioned Rachel and things. As far as scenes,
Yeah.
specifically, is there like a couple of scenes that you'd be like every time you watch it you're excited about, or you're like, oh, that's awesome,
For me, it's right after Jamie kind of ran off with the other kids for trick or treating, and Rachel's out wandering alone, and we start to kind of see someone's kind of stalking her, and right there is always gets me excited. And then at the very tail end, she happens to run into Jamie after all that, and then Loomis shows up with the cop car, and it's like, here we go. Now we're going to see more Loomis, and it's going to pick up storytelling, and we can see as we get to that house that he's already lost his mind, because at that point he left saying, no, maybe nobody knows how to stop him, but I have to try. Like, it's his obsession now. That's really when it sunk in that he's fully just focused on Michael and only Michael.
Yeah, man. The pickup drive and the pickup truck with the preacher.
Yeah, that's another cool scene.
Awesome scene. Yes. All right.
Funny story
oh, yeah.
with that though, real quick.
Yeah.
That song, I forced our church to sing that song one time around Halloween because I love that song. I just wanted to sing it in church. Since it is
Nice.
a religious
Oh.
song.
Yeah. That's great, man. All right. How about Eric? We'll do you, and then we'll bounce down to Brett. Halloween 4.
I gotta say, like, to me, one of the most memorable parts about 4 is when Loomis first sees Michael back. All the hair is burnt off. It's in that diner that's like
Yes.
oddly dedicated to like Abraham Lincoln or something.
Yeah.
And he shoots
Yeah.
he shoots at him like, I mean, almost point blank range, and doesn't hit him at all. And then all of a sudden Michael's gone. And I'm like, I think it plays out like it's supposed to be that he was actually there.
Mhm.
But I've always wondered, like, was he actually there? Because, like, when we see him next, the hair, he doesn't have the burned hair anymore. And, I mean, there's no way Loomis could have missed him that close with the gun. So, like, yeah, I've just always wondered, like, what was that? And that's one of the things that stuck with me about that movie over the years. Like, was
That's
it real
interesting.
or was it just in his head?
In his head, yeah. Because I always thought it was real when I watched it. I always felt like he was there. But you bring up a good point, though. Was he? Interesting, Bob. And go ahead, Eric.
Oh, I was just gonna say, it's played in the movie. I feel like it's played like it was supposed to be real, but also like I said, that movie 4 is where we really start to see the cracks in Loomis's psyche in terms of
Yeah.
like his obsession and
Hmm.
going a little crazy. So I feel like it could go both ways. It could have really happened, but I think that's unlikely. But it also could have been played to show that like Loomis is losing it.
Yeah, man. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Could be Melissa Brera seeing Skeet. You know, kind of a scenario going on
What if
there.
Loomis had seen Skeet? It'd have been real weird.
It would have been a premonition. Yeah.
Halloween
Oh.
50, Loomis's kids see Skeet.
That's so awesome.
Hello there.
Oh dang. So Brett, let's hear, buddy. Halloween 4, my man. Tell us your thoughts.
What my thoughts on it in general? What I really liked about it, and why I think I rank it right above Halloween 2, is that it felt like Halloween. Like when they're running around and when she goes to the costume shop to look for the costume, and when they're trick or treating stuff, it just that one had more of a feel of '78 than I felt like the second one did. But that's because of story, because it's in the hospital stuff. But once you get back to the Halloween aspects to it, I think they did a great job capturing it. And then of course, selfishly, I enjoy watching it because I know where all the locations are, and I've been there. I'm like, been
Of
touring
course.
those lately. So,
Oh, yeah.
just shot in my backyard, basically. So it was really funny, even as a kid, being like, "Oh yeah, there's that." My parents. I remember my dad specifically being like, "Hey, do you recognize this?" And so it was kind of cool little kid thing. But I really like Jamie, and I love the arc, and I thought it just had really suspenseful action to it with the roof and all of that stuff, and I just thought it was great. So I really enjoyed that one.
That's awesome, man. I did too. It was one of my favorites, hands down. Now let's kind of talk about these next two here together. Okay.
Clump 'em.
Let's clump them together. We're going to talk about 5 and 6 together because really, this is all leading us to the culmination of the Thorn cult because we end on 5 with this cliffhanger where Michael's in jail and we see the truck or the car pull up and the black boots and the trench coat walk in, mows everybody down, and then blows the back wall out of the jail cell. And that's the end, right? That's the end of this movie. So it's like, what in the heck? Who's the man in the black hat and the black coat, whatever?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put these two together. So 5 and 6 kind of go together. So tell me, Brett, we'll go in reverse order. Tell me your feelings on 5 and 6. Did you like them, hate them, in the middle? And what were your favorite scenes of them, if any, that at least were redeeming to you?
Redeeming.
Make it challenging.
First, I felt like the feeling, if I had to do one word for 5, would be frustrating. I don't think they should have made Jamie mute. I think that wasn't good. That was a really bad creative choice for some reason. I don't know why they did it. And again, killing off the stepsister, forget her name, for 5 seconds. They should have never killed her off. That's silly to me. And and I don't really remember most of it. I guess that's telling. And then 6, these studios pay your actresses to come back. Oh, someone leaving?
Bye, Harmony.
Bye,
Just want to say
Harmony.
bye to Harmony. Thank you for coming tonight.
Yeah.
Take care,
But,
Harmony.
But studios, we're having it right now with Scream. Pay your actors to come back. It's Bob's favorite person, Danielle Harris, right? Like she wanted to do 5. She wanted to do 5, but they wouldn't pay her for it. And I just think
You mean
it's
6?
I actually or 6 or 5 and 6. Sorry. Now I'm pulling a Craven where I don't know my numbers, but
It's all right. It's
just
all right, man.
yeah. Curse of Michael Myers. Yeah, she wanted to be in Curse of Michael Myers. I'll put it that way. And they just want to pay her, and it's just for a first opening scene. So I don't understand why they wanted to do that. But and honestly, growing up with that movie, I didn't see that one so much as the other ones. But I didn't really put it together that was supposed to be the same character. I just thought it was just another random person. So, but anyway, 6 is what it is. Paul Rudd's in there somewhere acting. I think it's his first movie. I know
It's like
that
one of his.
that and Clueless were like
Yeah.
right by each other. So
Yeah,
okay.
man.
Oh, well.
I think that's
Hey.
his first. I think it actually says introducing Paul Rudd.
Yeah, because
I
all of
think
them
it
have been
does.
introducing somebody, don't they? Yeah. So
Yep.
yeah, but I know that came out. Did it come out the same year? Was it 95? For Chris
95
Michael
sounds
Myers?
right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think so.
So that's the same year.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah,
Well, and let's not forget "Fools Shine On" by Killed by Kane, which is a fantastic song from the soundtrack of Halloween 6. Burning down. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen the other cut of it where it had a lot more of the Thorn stuff, right?
Producer's
So I get
cut.
I get
Yeah.
mixed up
Yeah,
on
the
which one I'm
producers.
talking about. Yeah, I get mixed up on which
Yeah.
one I'm talking about because I saw both, and so they just kind of mingled together. So anyway,
That's fair. I mean, they
Yeah.
kind of do anyway, really, in a lot of
right.
ways. To me, Bob. Okay, man. How about you? 5 and 6, man. What comes to mind?
What comes to mind is they shouldn't have, for 5, they shouldn't have hired the director they did. He knew nothing about Michael
gosh.
Myers, Halloween as a
No.
whole. But the reason I have that higher is you could tell Danielle Harris and Donald Pleasance carried that, and you could tell it's still, they try to make it work with what they had to. And you could tell that the writing was on the wall when 6 would come because they had to throw in the Man in Black, and that threw everything off for 6. So it's like 4 left off where Jamie could now be the killer, but then 5 went in a way different route. And then they put in something to throw the next people who don't know what they wanted in. So it became a complete cluster mess with the whole writing crew. And when you think about it, you could have had so much more if you had at least had the same writer from in all 3, because they could have made something work out of this. Even if you changed what he wanted originally, he could have found a way to work it in there. And I think we would have had 6 sooner. We might have had Donald Pleasance for more Halloween films, personally. And I think with that whole snafu waiting there, it's a shame that they couldn't reshoot when they had to reshoot, and Loomis kind of, unfortunately, Pleasance already passed, so they kind of had to keep the scenes there, and it threw that all fall together. And the producer's cut makes it a little more confusing with Loomis's part, but you do see a little bit more of him, so it's like, you could respect both versions. I'll go with the producer's cut all day long, even though they implement that weird, like, Michael is the father of the baby of Jamie, which makes no logical sense.
And let's face it, it's gross. We're talking
Yes.
about like some incestual stuff going on. It's just nasty. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah. Well, go ahead, Bob. I just had to throw that. I had to throw that in there when we're talking about that because
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that's something we could throw on YouTube. I don't want to get it.
I
taken
mean,
off.
I may get demonetized by it. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said that word. Probably shouldn't have. But yeah, let's just say, yeah. I mean, it's out there now. It's too late. But yeah, that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's never confirmed, but it's really heavily implied that Michael is the father.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is, my friend. And I agree. The producer's cut is the one to watch if you're gonna, in my opinion. Kind of like if you're gonna watch, whenever you watch H Kills, you should watch the extended cut. It's not a ton different, but there's enough there to me that I like it better. So I think 6 is the same way. Yeah. And who can forget that horrific ending of 6 when you've got Loomis screaming this blood-curdling scream of no, just horrible. Gives me chill bumps every time.
Yeah, I didn't like it though.
Like what? The scream?
Well, the story behind it.
Oh, the story. I was gonna say.
Like, okay, Loomis is now cursed to be Michael's protector. Have you seen Michael? He doesn't need a protector.
Right.
Like,
yeah. It's got a lot of problems.
Yeah, and that's there was just a lot of problems with 5 and 6. I do appreciate 4, but I kind of separate 4 from the the rest of the Thorn trilogy. And I don't know, like was it 5 or 6 that had those two goofy police officers
5.
who come out with the clown noises?
That's 5.
All
dude.
clear in there, nothing above, nothing below. Like what was that? Why was that in a Halloween movie?
That's a legitimate question, brother. It
And then-
really is. It is.
The if you go back and watch, I forget which cut it is, the scene with Paul Rudd where he's just like bashing Michael's skull in like several
Yeah.
different things, and Michael starts.
Yeah,
Look at the
theatrical
cut,
cut.
like look at the editing cuts on that. It is horrific. It is awful cinematography.
And
So
why was Michael bleeding green goo?
Don't know.
Why
I
did
don't
he never
know.
even
No
care
clue.
at one point?
is someone playing music right now?
Yeah.
That's me. I'll put a little background flow for us for the stream.
Okay, I was like, is something going on? But yeah, I don't appreciate 5 or 6. If I had to point out something good, I think the mask in 5 is pretty good. Or in 6, sorry, I'm sorry, in Curse, I think the
Cursed?
Curse mask.
Yeah.
Curse mask is pretty good mask. 5 is just awful. The mask in 5,
Yeah,
so
it's rough.
And it doesn't even
I struggle
follow
to
the
find positive
continuation of
things.
4.
What's that, Bob?
It doesn't even follow the continuation of 4. I mean, it's supposed to be as he's falling down the well, and magically the mask changed. It makes no sense storyline. Now we got a new mask while he's falling in this well shaft thing.
It's true, man.
And the guy just randomly like takes care of him and nurses
Yeah.
him back to health over years. Why? Like
Yeah.
Michael Myers is like, he's famous in Haddonfield at this point. Like he has to be. This dude doesn't know. Oh, you know that mask, that solid white mask serial killer that roams around every Halloween? I think this might be him, but just in case, let me nurse him back to health.
Yeah, that's that. I saw.
What's up?
Oh, I
Oh,
think-
to Craven.
Yeah, Steven, I
freeze?
think you're frozen there, buddy.
Hurry, everyone. Ready? Screenshot
Yeah.
pose.
Nah, I've already
Oh, yeah,
got
ready?
Marcus.
1, 2, 3. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
I'll send that to him later. That'll be my second one.
Oh wow, that was crazy,
Hey, hi. Welcome back.
Okay, there you're back.
bro. I slipped into the Twilight Zone or something there. I'm back though. You guys pulled me back.
We did the
Thank
screenshot
you.
again, so
Yeah,
it'll be
we,
coming
we,
your
we
way.
froze to help you.
Oh, that's hilarious. Hey, real quick, I have to say, Val, yes, You're Next, the movie, was chosen last night as the members watch party title for August. So that's what we're going to be watching for the Cravenites. And on the panel is going to be Polar, Carrie, and Val. You're joining us. I hope you'll join us as well. You're invited to be on the panel as well, the three of you, for that, because all three of you guys are wanting that movie. So there you go. It's what was picked last night. So
And Steven, you haven't seen that, right?
no, it's a first time watch for me. I've
Yeah,
never
I
seen
I
it.
think you're gonna
I haven't
enjoy
seen
it.
it either.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Red'll be
yeah.
here
Meet
next time.
Steven.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've heard nothing but great things about it. Like, just saying that I'm gonna love it. So.
You know what's funny is that I watch
up, Destin?
a channel. It's Alanda. Yeah, hey, Alanda Parker, and she does first where she watches the movies for the first time, like movie reviews. Anyway, watches whatever they're called. And
Yeah.
her one that she uploaded last night was You're Next, and so now I can't watch it until we have
Don't
our
watch
watch
it.
along.
Yeah,
So
man,
I'm sad,
Oh,
but it's very
We're gonna
ironic
do
that
it.
that was the one that she did.
that is ironic. I'm just glad that you didn't watch it already. That's what's that's
Yeah,
good
it was
news.
hard. I went back and watched one of her Scream watch along things instead because those are hilarious.
Awesome,
She's fun to
sweet,
watch.
nice.
beautiful. So, guys, if you have not seen You're Next, and you are a channel member, don't watch it, because next month we're going to watch it here together for members only. And if you're not a channel member now, what do we all say? What would Fate say, guys?
What are you doing?
What are you
What are you doing?
That's right. What are you doing? All you got to do is hit that join button, guys. It's right there next to subscribe. That's what Bearded, Bob, and Brett did. They all did that. They clicked the join
We're all
button.
bees here.
Hey, and what's that?
We're all bees
Who?
here. All three
bees.
of us. And you.
Oh, all three of you. Of
Bees.
course. Bees. Yes, the bees. Sorry.
Bearded Bob and Brett. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bearded Bob. and
Letters
Brett.
and numbers are not working tonight. Letters and numbers aren't working tonight. I'm so sorry.
It's all good, my friend.
I don't know what's going on.
And speaking of which, Carter Scotland Allen, what's up, my man? Coming in, who actually is the newest channel member here. He joined last week here on a live stream. Carter, what's happening, my friend? And with a $5 super chat, appreciate it so much. Would love to join you on a panel to discuss either an alien film or shark film if interested. Great stream as always. Big inspiration, Craven. Well, Carter, thank you, man, very much for offering to do that. I will keep that in mind. I don't do a lot of alien shark kind of films, but not to say I won't. I do typically keep it to slashers for the most part, but I'm not opposed to doing other things too. So thank you, Carter. I will definitely remember you for those things, and I'm so glad. That's very, very encouraging, man. And I love your channel. Keep working at it, brother. You're doing great. I look forward to your content, even more of it. And thanks so much for your super chat, for real. That's very nice of you. Let's get a clip up for Carter, guys. Let's see. What are you thinking here, guys?
How
What are you
many
feeling?
Birdemic ones do you have? I know you saw the one with the hangers, but do you have another one from that?
I have 3, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of those, or one of those other two. Yeah.
All right, we'll do one of those. I never remember which one starts it off. We're going to start off with this one. Here we go. Here we go, Carter. Watch out for those birds. Wow.
I just want
I'm gonna-
anyone to know, if you ever think you can't make a movie, just watch that.
Okay. So
you
I'm gonna
can.
let you guys in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret with that, because again, I'm friends with Alan Baugh. He's the main guy in that movie, and so I got some behind the scenes stuff, and I don't think he'll be mad if I tell you one of them. So it wasn't in the script to be hangers, but they were going to take like the hanger like pole out of the closet and use that. Not that it would fix the special effects, but they're going to use that. But it was mounted. This is how guerrilla filmmaking they did. It was mounted to the wall, so they didn't take it off. So they took the hangers instead, and that's how that became. Isn't that
Oh, wow.
Oh, I was talking
So
about
that's
I
awesome.
was talking about the special effects entirely.
well,
like,
special effects too? Yeah.
Yeah. If you
People
ever think
invest
you
in
can't
that.
make a movie, just
And-
do that.
Not only can you not make a movie, but don't think that it won't be successful, because that's the first one. There is a second one, and the third one's coming out this fall. So
I have not seen any of them, but I have to say I'm intrigued just to watch it
If you-
for a good time.
I'm a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. I'm mad. We're getting a third.
Birdemic,
but
yeah.
We can't get
Seagull or
another
something like that.
like Nightmare on Elm Street right now.
I
Right.
know. Seriously.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and the thing is, if you ever watch it, you watch it with the Riff Tracks Live. I don't know if you know what Riff Tracks is, but it's the Mystery Science Theater 3000 guys. And so there's a Riff Tracks one of it on YouTube, which is just them. But if you go on Amazon and do the Riff Tracks live with the audience, it is hilarious. It's so funny, and you just don't want to watch that movie without that commentary track to it, because it really adds a lot. So I'm doing all this plugging for everyone, like I'm getting like I'm being paid somehow, but I'm not.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to watch that movie at all.
It's
Like Riff Tracks can make a few things better, but if you're coming from okay, you can go to good. But if you're coming from that, there's no going to the good.
you
Oh,
really
it's
should give it
funny.
a shot. You should give it a shot. It's pretty, with the Riff Tracks live. Give it a shot.
Well,
No
Carter,
promises, man.
no
It's worth it.
promises.
I will reimburse your $5 rental amount if you if you want to get it. If you don't like
That's
it, so.
funny.
I just
Carter,
have a question about
thank you,
this
buddy.
comment though.
Yeah.
So what do you consider a slasher? Like what defines a slasher for you?
I mean, typically it's killing someone that's with using some sharp tools or instruments, anything like that, like non-possession movie, right? Not a psychological thriller, not a monster movie per se. I mean, there's some lines that can blur, but for the most part, like Freddy Krueger is kind of slasher because he's got the knives for fingers, but I also view him a little different. I don't view Freddy like it's really a slasher. I feel it more of like a supernatural fantasy kind of a slasher. But I'm talking about slashers. I'm thinking Scream, Halloween, any number of films, where you're dealing with people killing people in various forms and fashions.
Okay.
Typically.
Okay. So you said you clarified there, people killing people, because I'm like, before you said that, I was like, so technically Jaws could be a slasher.
Yeah.
No,
I see what
Like-
you're saying.
No, not in my book. No,
I mean,
it's
like
not.
But once
No,
you
it's people.
you specified people killing people, I'm like,
Yes.
okay, there's the distinction I was looking for, because if
Yeah,
there was no distinction on
right.
their what they were, then I was like, you could technically call Jaws a slasher.
Kind of squeeze it in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it could be
Well,
more. It's
what-
more of a creature feature, I think.
I
Okay,
think
I was like,
so.
what
That's
would you,
what
what would you, yeah, what would you put it as? Like horror or creature feature? That makes, I don't know. Yeah, okay.
I put it
Well,
more
I still
creature.
consider like creature features horror, but they're just
Creature.
like a subset. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like Creature from the Black Lagoon, stuff like that.
Okay.
Like, yeah, the Blob.
Frankenstein.
Right. Yeah, man. All that. Yes.
Yeah.
I view that all under that umbrella personally. All right, guys. So let's see where we're at. So we've gotten through roughly. Obviously not in. I mean, we'd be here for 8 hours if we were going to do a deep dive, but we've gotten through kind of our favorite moments, some of the things we liked, didn't like about the first 6 films. Now we get into what is, I think, is a great, fun movie, and what a way to rebound from Curse of Michael Myers with Halloween H2O. Jamie Lee's back 20 years later. And I love this movie, one of my favorites. Carrie earlier asked, when are we doing an H2O watch party? That's something I would definitely consider doing on the channel, for sure. I would do that any day.
Yeah.
So we should do that soon. But I have to say, before we get into H2O real quick, next month is Wes Craven's birthday, August the 2nd.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a huge Wes Craven celebration in the month of August. We're doing a watch party once a week of a Wes Craven film. So we're going to have an amazing time. I'm going to have a panel with a bunch of people on it each week for the watch parties. So I'll be reaching out to some of you. Some will be some surprises. I'm going to mix it all up. And we're going to be watching several Wes Craven movies, as well as having a huge mega live stream on Tuesday, August 2nd,
Great.
on his birthday,
Sweet.
on his actual birthday. So get ready for that. Mark your calendars early. I'll get it set up as we get closer to August and I get things hammered out. But everyone be ready for a major, major Wes Craven celebration month in August.
Sweet.
All right.
Nice.
Me too, man. I hope everyone's excited about it. I really do.
I'm with Maverick there. I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be
Heck
there.
yeah. I'll be there.
I'll be
there.
Eric's gonna even be there, man. That's bro. It sounds to me like it sounds like everybody's gonna be there, man. I mean,
I'll be there.
bro, all I can say is let's get it up. All right, man. Let's go, everybody. I'll be there. Though I may stumble sideways, I'll be there.
That might
Yeah.
be the closest. That might be the closest for everybody. That sounded pretty on.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. That was a good
Not
one.
bad. You're right. Not too bad.
I was kind of listening for you, Craven, versus the song. So I was singing along with you.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
I don't know if that will
Oh, there
mess
you
it
go.
up. We'll see. I don't know.
No, I think you sounded pretty good. We lost Eric there for a minute, unfortunately, but that's all right, Eric. You're not going to get out of singing. Don't you worry, my
Oh,
friend.
I sing under very specific circumstances. That's about it.
Intriguing.
Everybody's singing it. Look at everybody in the chat singing it.
Interesting.
I know Marcus was singing it. Marcus can sing the heck out of this song, man.
Yes,
I
he
wonder
was.
what it
Love
will
it.
take.
Hey, listen,
For
you know,
me to sing it?
Yeah.
well, go ahead.
No, man. I sing if I'm in the car by myself,
So you're in the car by yourself.
Or
Check.
if-
Keep going.
Nah,
or if
where
I'm
you are.
nah, people are watching.
Oh.
Or if I'm on stage, like as part of a production.
Well,
What productions have you done before?
Chicago, Guys and Dolls, Sweet Charity.
Sweet. I didn't mean to say it. Awesome.
sweet.
That was a mess up. That's
It
awesome.
was a good pun. Don't worry, it was good.
Okay. I didn't mean it though. That's why I was like, oh man,
Love it.
dad joke. I think some super chats might get you there. Maybe. Let's see.
I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone really wants that. Like, I'm not
How much? How much, Eric? Come on, man.
much?
What would it
No.
take?
Say $100.
I can't-
Something
I
that will
can't.
never
$1
happen.
million.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to say,
That's right.
$1 million.
Okay, here we go. I got the solution, Eric, to help you. Because sometimes it's hard to step out and do it on your own, but when you're with others, you do it together. It makes it a little easier. And Brandon's saying we have to sing the Silver Shamrock because, and I was already thinking this is a Halloween stream. We're not doing any Scream talk tonight. It's just been Halloween all night, and so I think before this stream is over, we need to do the Silver Shamrock song. Would all three of you sing that with me and not make me go on my own on this?
I'll totally sing it with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know the
I'll sing with you.
words.
Oh,
It's
it's
really
real
hard.
simple.
Wait,
I,
I
It's-
forgot the
no,
words.
man, I'm being facetious.
I was gonna
That's-
say, I'll
like
tell
the
you
entire
right
song
now.
ever.
That's why I was like, it's really hard. Let me tell you. It's basically the same like Go Go Power Rangers, just over and over again.
Over and over again. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. And I'll tell you what, man, you know, we're going to have to do that. Brandon says, yeah, man. So that's what I'm talking about, Brandon. We're going to do it here in a second. And I tell you, you know what? There's no time like that. You know what? We're going to wait till my special guest joins here in the last half hour. And when he joins, then we'll have even more voices singing to you guys. So I'm starring this. We're going to do it, Brandon. So don't go anywhere. Anybody, don't frat matter. All of you guys, nobody go anywhere. We are going to perform for you live. And
Awesome.
We
Let's
need
do it.
Jack here on the guitar, man.
I know, seriously,
Oh, where's
Yeah, we need
Jack? Oh,
Jack
he's doing
for
this
that.
movie, huh?
Jack? Well,
he doing
no,
the movie?
he's Jack.
What's
No,
Jake?
that's Jake. Jake's doing the movie. Jack, I need to touch base with him. We texted a couple days ago, but I haven't talked to him in a little bit. So I told him I'm going to have him on the channel soon. So I'll probably have him on next week
Sweet.
again. Bring him back in. Yeah. All right. So where are we at? H2O. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's kind of hit our high points. I know I believe all of us liked H2O. I don't think any of us
Loved
didn't
H2O.
like the movie. Yeah.
It was my second
Thought
one.
it was a great movie.
It,
Oh, that's
it
right.
was a fantastic movie.
Yep.
It's my number 3.
Yeah, number
Yeah.
3, number 2. And Bob, where was H2O on your 5 again?
It can switch between like 5 and 6 depending on the mood I'm in.
All right.
Normally it's right there at like 6, but lately it's been more in number 5.
Nice. Okay. So let's talk about this. The great Jamie Lee was back. And it wasn't. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold your thought, because I hear the knock, and he'll want to chime in with all of us on H2O. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. You guys know him well, and we've been getting in a habit of doing this a lot lately, and we're liking it a lot. Ladies and gents, please welcome the one and only Knight from the Night Watch Zone on the stream with us tonight.
What's up,
happening,
boys?
man?
What's up, guys? What's up?
And he
What's up?
has
What's
the
up?
he has the guns
Hey,
out. He has
buddy.
the guns out.
He's got the guns out. He does.
Thank
I
you.
forget. Are you a fan of Halloween? I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
I think we know the answer to that.
Awesome. It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you guys too.
So, Knight, I
Glad
have
to
to
see
tell
you,
you, man. Hey, buddy, listen. We've been going through. We've gone through. At a fairly fast tip, but it's a lot to talk about, and we've gotten
Right?
through the first 6 films of Halloween, and obviously we're not going to get through 6 more films in 30 minutes. That's crazy. But we're just about to get into H2O. But here's the one thing I want to let you know. Everyone's saying hello to you, Knight. So you get lots of
Hey,
love.
hey everyone.
So, Brandon is saying here, so we were about to sing the Silver Shamrock song, and I said, you know what? We got our special surprise guest coming soon, and we waited specifically for you so that we could
No.
all sing it together.
There you go.
And so you're here at the perfect time. So I think it's time to do it here. Let me mute our little background jams. Let's see here.
Yeah, that would slow way
There we
down,
go.
wouldn't it? That'd be a slow tempo.
That'd be really slow.
That'd be
Yes.
really slow.
Happy.
Yeah.
That would be
no.
dreadful. Do not do that.
That would take
A
30
downer.
minutes. Yeah,
That would have
exactly.
all your watchers just bail. Right there.
Right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll come back in
So
15
here's-
minutes when they're done. Yeah.
That's right, Carrie. The Silver Shamrock will keep the bots the sucks bots away. I think
That's
they
right.
will. It will. It definitely will. Now here's what we got to do. Now guys, listen. I can't
Definitely.
hear any of you in the chat. It's an honor system, but I trust you guys. I want all of you to sing. If you're in an environment that you can sing it out loud, then do it. I want you to do it, and if you can't, just do it in your head. That's okay if you're not able to sing out loud. But
There you
I
go.
want you guys to sing it because here's why. We will feel your energy. We may not can hear your voices, but we'll feel you singing it. I promise you we will. And I think you're going to hear us. Believe me. It's like you can't miss a locomotive train coming through your neighborhood or a tornado when it passes across the street. You're going to hear it. Trust me, I know that. I've actually experienced that. So I say that to say a hurricane is about to roll, baby. It's Hurricane Silver Shamrock. It's Hurricane Halloween. It's revving.
Boy.
It's juicing. It's flowing.
Wow.
It's grinding. It's coming down. It's descending
on?
down. And it's
Wow.
about to overtake you, possess you, change
Ooh.
you, and make you a new person. And guys, are you guys ready to roll?
It's like a
Woo!
We have to be.
version.
After
like
all of
beef
that,
I was
we
Like,
about to
got
say, I
to,
was about to say, after
Bro.
that pep talk, how can you not be ready to go?
right?
Yeah.
Now that, my friend, is a setup. Let's go. We got a layup. We got to hit it. All right. And Conrad, I don't care about your neighbors. You sing it loud. That's right. Go
Let
get
them
your
know.
Tell them to
broomstick.
join. Tell
Join
them to
you.
Yeah, I was about to say,
you.
get them to join in.
Yeah. If you guys live in an apartment, go bang the walls, the roof with the broomstick. Say, wake up. It's
Wow.
time
Jump
to
to
sing.
the roof. Scream it from the rooftops. All to hear.
I'm just imagining someone like actually sitting alone in
Right.
their apartment at night, just like casually to themselves, happy, and then all of a sudden they just hear their neighbors go, Silver Shamrock, and they just get freaked out.
Oh,
That would
dang.
be freaky.
Or if
gonna
they
be awesome.
live alone, and no one's
Yeah.
around, and they still hear it. Ew.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Ooh.
Now that's
Wow.
another. That's
Coming
next
from
level
their
stuff.
closet or something, and then you're just like,
Hey,
God.
that gives me when a stranger calls back vibes.
Oh, there you go.
Right. Yes, that's true.
So,
Oh,
guys, listen.
Let's do it.
In the real quick in the chat, if you're going to sing it out loud and you're going to commit to it, just say right now, I'm in. Just type I'm in. Let's go quickly. I'm in as fast as you can because we're getting ready to go. And I want to see all you guys' names that says I'm in because we're going to do this thing. Maverick says if I wake up my daughter, my wife will turn my head into a jack-o'-lantern, 2018
All right.
style.
all right, man.
All right.
I mean, don't sing
Okay.
if your life is on the line.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Craving something scary, Slasher Street Boys. There we go, Destin. It's all right. It's all right. Night.
Isn't there already a Slash Street Boys?
I
Yeah,
think there is.
something,
I think
yeah.
there is something like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
they
there is.
have a couple like parody songs.
Yeah, they do. Yep, I've seen them.
Freddie, Michael,
Yes,
Leatherface, Jason.
Leatherface, Jason. Yep.
And then
Okay,
they go
look
to
here.
Michael's part, and it's just quiet. It's really funny.
Yeah, he can't
I
sing.
know, right?
JT, Katie's in, Marcus is in, Bullet's in, Brandon's
in.
in. Let's do this, guys. All right, we're gonna go at least 2 times through. Remember the rule, guys. We're all gonna be out of sync because of the delay in our headphones. Don't worry. Once we start, just sing in this normal rhythm you would sing in, and it'll be a cluster on the ear for everyone's ears. And that's what we want. We want to have
A cluster.
a great cluster,
joy.
cluster of amazingness, cluster of solitude and rest. No, I don't know about that, but it's definitely of insanity. So here we go. We're going to count us in, and we're going to do it. Everybody at home, get you ready. Get your voices all ready. Get your drink of water. Lubricate the vocal cords.
I love it when you do the conductor stuff, though. That's the best part, man.
Oh, I got to, man. It's in my blood. I
Yeah.
can't help it. Yes.
Like a symphony.
Yes, a symphony of amazing voices. So, all right, guys, here we go. Extron says, "I'm in a hotel. I'm in." All
Oh
right,
man, open your
All right.
door.
That was
Open the door to your
good.
hallway.
dude. I'm in. I just
like
love
it.
that. Okay, here we go, guys. 3.
All right, let me
Two-
plug this laptop outside.
What's that? What? I didn't hear you.
I'll unplug the laptop. I'll run outside and sing it from the.
Do it.
Oh my
Ceiling.
gosh! I
Oh,
double.
wow.
I double down dare you to do that. That's dude.
Wow.
That takes
You got
some.
a
Okay.
double.
Oh
That's going all
no,
the
he's gonna
way.
do it outside. That's just great, man.
Wow.
Almost 1
We-
a.m.
These are the moments.
Yes, it is. These are the moments, my friend. That's
Oh.
right.
Carrie's like, before we sing, let's hit some like buttons. You gotta
Right.
love that.
I love it, Carrie. You're
Oh.
awesome. It's so great. Carrie
Hold on,
and
I'm
Val,
almost
man.
outside.
Jeez, you're outside, buddy. Okay.
Start on you. Yep.
Yeah, man. Let me know when you are. You ready, Bob?
Almost. Hold on.
Okay, you're fine. No worries. Just let me know.
You'll start hearing like owls and stuff out there.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, you will
I can
start hearing
open.
owls or thunder. All right, I'm ready to go.
Oh, wait a
Wow.
second. Brett's about
There
to
you
open
go.
up his back window door so everybody can
Well,
hear
yeah,
him.
it's my
Dude, this is amazing.
Wow.
Okay, JT
have
says
to
this
put
is
this away
number
from my
1 on
mouth.
Billboard. Okay, yeah, you're good, man. That's good.
Number
All right, here we go.
-1.
I'll count us. I'll count us in 3. Oh
Sorry.
gosh, this is Travis. You're just getting here just in time, brother. All I can say is get ready. We're about to sing.
We're making history.
2 boys in their. Should I
Oh,
close?
we're
You know, no.
making
Leave your kids' ears open. This is good. Here we go. We're gonna count 3, 2, 1, go. Happy Halloween, 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 happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Again, happy Halloween, 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 happy Halloween, Silver. One more time, happy Halloween, 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 Silver Shamrock. Yeah,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about. That is beautiful.
Oh man.
Beautiful. Bob's out there singing out to the world and his neighbors, and Brett's letting everybody hear it. And
That's
he's even
right.
turning his head back so everyone can hear him.
People are
This-
making 911 calls. Cats and dogs living together.
That's right.
In the streets.
Oh my gosh. Everybody, I trust you all at home were singing that could. I love you guys. This is so great. Katie says, great job, fellas. Travis, the harmony is unmatchable. Yes, unmatchable.
It's also undetectable.
Undetectable.
Alonzo
That was
says,
good.
I'm at work by myself singing it out loud. Love it, Alonzo.
Oh, did a ghost finish it for you?
Dedication.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice. Good vibes. Good vibes. Yes. That deserves a Grammy.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't it though? It sure does.
Bob says, man, it's so nice out here. I'm just going to, maybe we'll go out here for an encore.
Do they give
Oh.
out Grammys?
Oh, I'm
for-
going back out. I just got to grab
Right.
something first.
Oh, look at Maverick. This is what the bar in Santa Maria sounds like at closing time.
That was good. That
There's
was
not a
good.
sober body in the building.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
That's really funny.
I think Michael's defeated. That's
That
good.
The only thing that could defeat him.
I know. Could you imagine the end of Ends? Like 4 people like us jump on there, and 5 of us jump, and like we sing it and it kills him, like explodes or something.
Oh, shit.
Dang,
Oh
bro.
my god, yes.
Like that, like the
Oh my
ending of
god.
spoiler alert, like the ending of It Chapter 2. They just gotta band together and believe.
Ooh.
Believe.
That's
That's
what takes
right.
Michael down.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah. It was all in the vocal cords all the long, and never knew it.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Dude, that was fun. I
It was
love that.
ridiculous, but it was fantastic.
Yes.
It was.
Thank
It
you.
was.
Yes.
I even threw in a little falsetto there at the end.
I heard somebody going high. I'm like, look at
I
that.
jumped to the next octave for sure. Like, so if you're gonna do a third time, you got to.
Yeah,
You guys-
on that third one, I went pretty high with it.
I love it. You guys are jumping octaves and getting all spiffy.
That's right.
Oh no, guys! Val
Yeah.
missed the Shamrock
Oh
song.
no! Oh my god!
no.
Okay, ready?
Pl-
Let's go.
Plus, there was,
Oh, here we go.
There was also a lot of radio tower talk too.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. Because Val. Let's face it. Now, there's a lot of theories, but none can top the radio tower. This is by far the best theory.
She's gonna lose internet again.
Yeah. Whoops. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's funny.
That radio tower just haunts me.
I know. Me too. I hope that it's not anything
I
crazy.
am.
Right?
I hope it's just a misdirect.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Me
it's
too.
gonna be the exact same ending from Kindergarten Cop when they climb up the
Ooh.
tower and he has the little thing talking to the aliens or whatever it was.
Oh,
Do you remember that? Oh,
And
throwback.
Kindergarten
gosh.
Cop?
Yeah,
No,
yeah. You don't remember the tower at the very end?
I
The
don't.
little kids doing it, and Arnold Schwarzenegger has to save him from falling, and yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Arnold.
I know.
No,
So I'm sorry, I'm that guy. I'm the '80s, '90s callback guy. I could write for Family Guy. That's me. So,
Hey man, I'm all
Hey,
for
that's
the
pretty
80s.
cool.
Yeah, I have no problem with it, buddy. Yeah,
We're
no,
all
it's
about the '80s.
not a Duma.
Right?
same movie.
And they made it like a part 2 with Dolph Lundgren apparently.
Oh gosh.
That's right.
Yeah, they made a straight to DVD sequel, and it's Dolph Lundgren, and I'm like, why?
Exactly.
A Dolph Lundgren direct sequel.
It was terrible.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Dude.
for sure.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
bad.
That's too
Oh
bad.
my god.
That was a
Not
good impression.
that.
Who did that?
I
That was,
don't
someone
know.
did a really good impression of that.
I just
Oh,
love it when he.
I think it was me.
Hey, make it was
That's
too.
too bad.
Yeah,
good.
yeah, that's right.
That was good.
He walks out. He's like, "Not Meg. That's
Oh,
too
no,
bad."
not bad. That's too bad.
People popping in to this stream in random times could be really
Oh, man.
hilarious of where we're at and what we're doing.
They're probably thinking, "What the hell is going on here?"
Yeah, it
Let
could
me
be
just tell
very-
you, bro. If anyone jumped in while we were singing that Shamrock, I probably lost a couple of subs. I'll have to go check my sub count. It probably went down.
I was about to say, like you got the act like the live counter up.
Right.
Starts
Yeah, it goes.
going negative.
Oh man, that would have been. This would have been the perfect time to sing it. People are riding by on bikes. This would have been the perfect time for Silver
Oh.
Shamrock.
Oh,
Let's
man.
hit it. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Val's in the chat. Let's go. You ready? You guys up for it? Come on, man.
Really?
We only
Yeah,
did once.
sure.
Let's go. Come on.
I'm
Here we
ready.
go. 3, 2,
What are
1,
you doing?
go. Happy Halloween. 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 Happy Halloween. Silver Shamrock. One more time. Happy Halloween. 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 Happy Halloween. Silver Shamrock. Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding,
There
ding,
you
ding.
go.
Seriously,
You got my
gosh.
friend over here laughing now.
I love it, man.
I'm texting. I'm messaging my assistant director for my movie, and I was like, dude, just jump on the stream really quick and say hi in the chat. I want you to check out, what all this. And then I'm like, if he jumps in on this part, I'm really
He's gonna be like,
I'm like,
right.
why are you on there? What?
"What are you doing?"
It'll make sense later.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Val, and we did that partly for Val too, because Val missed it. So Val, the general, there you go. My ears, they got me 6 times.
Got me 6 times.
No, you
Wow.
Oh no, I'm down to
Carrie.
1,000 subs.
started my day.
No.
Knight, this is a question for you because you really like Halloween. Was it 6 or 7 shots?
It was 7.
Okay.
That was the error.
Yeah, he actually shot 7. Okay, I couldn't remember. I was like, was it that he shot 5 and said it was 6, or? But he did. Okay, so he did shoot 7 times.
Yeah, when you watch Halloween 2, I remember watching that and checking it out, and I was sitting there counting. I felt so stupid too. It was like 1, 2, 3, but you see the 7th shot, and I'm like, what happened to it? Yeah, it's an error.
It's an error.
30-second
Yeah.
delay. So when I see it,
What?
Maybe.
What are you talking about, Bob?
I think Bob might be talking to someone else and just not be on mute.
Oh,
Oh, here.
oh,
Ooh, geez.
oh crap! I wasn't on mute.
You're still not.
what?
Bob, you're still open, Mike.
There we
What-
go.
Oh, there you
Here,
go.
I just muted him.
Oh,
All right.
I was
Here we
just
go.
thinking, like, what if he didn't hit him with that 7 shot? Like, he did shoot 7 times, but he didn't shoot him 7 times. I
Good
don't know.
point. But
Yeah,
isn't it only supposed to be 6?
Yeah,
in the
it's a
chamber?
revolver,
Yeah.
so it only
It only
has
holds 6.
Yeah.
It only holds 6. Yeah. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
bit of inconsistency there. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, though.
Bro,
Yeah.
he just reloaded one super quick. You didn't
Yeah.
see it. That's
Yeah,
super
he
fast.
threw one.
What is
He
this?
just threw it.
Yeah, he just threw it.
Well, I mean, I do happen to be a fan of guns, and I know the world record for the fastest
Oh gosh.
6 shooting, reload, and another 6 shots is under 4 seconds.
And it
Get
was limit.
out.
It was limit.
Wow.
Yeah, like the dude
Wow.
shoots 6, reloads, shoots another 6 in under 4 seconds.
Dang, that's crazy,
Wow.
man. That reminds me of the gunslinger in Dark Tower.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you ever see that, man? Mm.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I did. Yes, but
Yeah, I know. They should have made it a series instead of a movie. There's no way you could have put that into an hour and 50 minutes. I don't know what they
it
were
had a
thinking.
lot of potential.
It did. That's
Had a
what
good
was so
gap, too.
frustrating,
Yeah.
right? Just thinking
Well,
about it.
You know what's not frustrating is singing songs. And Brandon says on Wednesday we're going to be singing Mr. Sandman on his stream.
Oh wow! Well, there you go.
Good luck with
Brandon?
your eyes.
Ooh.
I'm in. I'm all
Like,
in.
bring me a dream.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I feel like you're
Yeah.
gonna
It's
get a
copyright. Let me
Yeah, I
shut
was
down
about
your
to say, you're gonna get a
stream.
Let me
copyright
tell you.
strike.
Let me tell you, I used a different alternative version that we recorded live of that song, and I got a strike. It wasn't even a recording.
Wow!
I got a strike.
Did
So be
you
careful with that.
really? Yeah, you
Really?
gotta be
Wow.
careful.
A
On my
strike?
You really do.
Yeah, on my first Halloween promotional thing. But anyway, don't worry about it.
Wow, man! They didn't.
Wow.
Usually
were
they
mean.
would do a claim first.
Yeah. Well,
They just went for the strike.
Yeah,
You
I've
did.
never got a
I may have not
strike.
taken
I've
it
got a
down.
couple claims, but
I don't know. It was
Yeah,
my
because
house.
usually you get a claim, and then the
Right.
strikes are the ones that can get you shut
Tried.
down, your channel shut off to YouTube. You got
Yeah.
3 strikes, I think
Whatever.
that's it.
You know what I meant. They went
Yeah.
after us.
Yeah, yeah.
Just word that. Sorry.
It could have been, and hopefully it was just a
How
claim. Hopefully.
embarrassing.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
it happens though, man. It's
Regardless.
this algorithm is like the most crazy sensitive to
It is.
music I've
Yeah.
ever seen. They must have spent a lot. Google must have poured millions of dollars into this AI algorithm for to detect these songs, man. I can't imagine.
Right.
Well, it's like that app Shazam.
Yeah.
You know, it can tell you like in 5 seconds what a song is. It's ridiculous, man. I don't know how it does it. Yeah,
Right.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it really
Yeah,
is.
Shazam
It
always
is.
had a problem with live though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how some people get away with it and some people don't. Like,
I don't know.
it's weird, man.
If I ever become one of those people, I'll let you know. Unfortunately, I never have been one that's been able to do it.
Like I said, when I would do like trailer reactions, I would put the trailer in the video,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and I would get a claim on that, but I understood it, and like I didn't even fight that because yeah, it's using their material, like,
Right,
Right,
right.
Right.
so I wouldn't even fight the claim. I'd just be like, yep, it's claimed. I can still put the video out,
Yes.
but
they
they're
just-
you
yeah.
can't monetize it or anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
But
No.
yeah, I've never gotten a strike on anything. And I also figured out for like a couple of trailers, like when I put because it might be too technical, but when I put the trailer in the video, if you change the opacity just down like to 98%,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't recognize it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get a
Yeah.
claim on any of the videos where I did that with the trailer.
There you go. Well, like Two Boys is saying here, you can change the speed of the audio too, which can
Yeah.
affect it from picking it up. But
Mm-hmm.
I just prefer to be extra careful because I can't. The thought of losing what has been built, I can't. I'm not even rolling the dice. I'd rather just make my own original music and upload it and just use
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because even if the algorithm doesn't
Right.
catch it, at some point, if you get really big, you have people
Yeah.
looking into it.
Right.
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
so yeah,
Yes.
once you get to like your level, I don't think it is worth it to do.
It's
But
too risky. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Right.
so.
Right.
But on the other side, on the Movie Bros React, my other channel, where we're 340 subs, maybe 335. Almost every single video we have is copyright claimed because we're showing the full trailers in the video. But
Yeah.
it doesn't matter right now. But yeah, they're all claimed on them, every one of them. But if there comes a time where we get close to 1,000K, we're going to have to knock all of that stuff out. And,
Right.
we'll figure it out. That's a ways down the road. But anyway, guys, listen, we got 15 minutes left on the stream, and I think what we could do now is let's stop at where we're at. We made it through the first 6 movies, and not bad. That just means we should have a part 2, right? We should come back and have a part 2 and finish it out, right? So
Yeah.
we'll leave the historical films. Let's leave them where they are. And for the last 15 minutes, first of all, I want to maybe just shift gears to Halloween Ends. Let's just do like our little, for like maybe, the next 5-10 minutes. And then at the very end, I want to just give a moment to talk about everybody's channels and what everyone's doing. I know Brett's working on and I'll have Brett on again soon when we can have more time to talk about it. And got some images and stuff I can share. But he's working on a Halloween fan film. You guys, if those of you who've been here for a while know that. We've talked about it. But he's making updates, and he's sending me some really awesome pictures. And I'm very excited to see some footage as he begins to continue to work on it. And anyway, very cool stuff. We'll get to all of that. But before we do, and then Knight has a very special announcement. Hey, Knight, why don't you tease what we're going to do after this stream? Because I want everyone who can to join us. We're going to all go to your stream right after this and tell us
That's
what's
the
up.
idea. Yeah. So we've been kind of fortunate to do this quite a
Yep.
bit lately in the last whatever it's been, month and a half, whatever. So we're gonna hop over to my channel. We're gonna do a watch party, which the last several watch parties we've done have been hilarious.
So good.
And Steven's been so gracious to hang out, and we've had some other guests and so forth with us. It's been fun on the panel, but we're going to do a watch party of Reanimator from 1985,
Oh wow.
and
I've never seen it.
and he's never seen it. And
Oh wow.
right,
You're in for a
Eric,
treat.
Eric knows.
You're in for a treat.
Right?
I can't wait.
Yes. So we're gonna do that after we leave here. It'll be fun.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's going to be great. There it is right there. Val,
Thanks,
thank you,
Val.
Val. The general's put it in the chat already, and I see Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie's already putting in, guys, links to everyone's channel. So everyone who's on the panel tonight, she's already putting it in. So, guys, as we're talking, go ahead, please, if you've not subscribed to all of these amazing people, please go to their channels and subscribe, and you'll not regret it. And guys, remember, these are all Cravenites here on the screen. These are, man, Bob and Eric and Brett are true pillars of our community, and they are our Craven Cut level members. They're huge supporters of me and this channel, and so guys, support them. Let's show the love, and I know you guys do. We love each other in this community. We support one another. So thank you, Val and Carrie, for putting all of their links in the chat as we're talking now, so you guys can start going to subscribing. Hey, Jennifer, you came at just the right time to find out that you can watch the replay after this as we're wrapping up. But join us for the movie if you're available. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we're going to talk about it again. So Knight says, so Knight touched on that. We're going to watch a movie after this on his channel. And we'll touch on it again at the last second. So let's go ahead and talk about Halloween Ends, guys. So I know we don't have a lot of time. We got like 10 minutes, but let's just say this. What do each of you want to see? We know all of the concerns that are out there, but Eric, let's start with you, and we'll go around tonight. What do you want to see most from this film? What are your hopes that you want to see, that you'll be satisfied with?
Okay, I just want to reiterate what I said earlier. Like, there are a lot of concerns, but I'm going into it really hopeful because, like I said, when Kills came out, I think it made 2018 better, and I think Ends has a potential to do the same thing for Kills. Not only be a good movie itself, but enhance the movie before it. That way, when we do watch all three, we have a really solid, story. But I want to see. It's gonna sound weird, but I want to see an ending. Like, if they're gonna call this Halloween Ends, I want to see a good ending. Preferably, and I know this isn't gonna happen, I want Michael to die, Laurie to ride off in the sunset, her happily ever after with whoever. She can, finally get rid of the mentality of it just being like kind of crushed under the weight of what's happened to her in the past. Because that's when we catch up to her in 2018, all she is preparing for something because of something that happened to her in her past. So I think it would be really nice to see her finally get out from under that. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would be my hope. Michael dies, Laurie gets her life back and rides off into the sunset. Maybe with Hawkins. I think that'd be they seem good together, but who knows?
Yeah, I would love that too, my friend. That sounds great. A happy ending. All right, Bob. How about you, buddy? What do you what do you want to see from this movie that would make you happy?
For me, I want to see Laurie die while trying to save Allison, and Allison, like this all happens in the third act. So, we get a solid battle from Laurie for at least 20 minutes, but she ends up overcoming, Michael overtakes her, kills her right in front of Allison, which causes her to fully snap at this point. So now she has her whole arc come to a head here, because we already know from 18 and Kills, since it was the same night, she lost her mother, father, boyfriend, friends, people she had cared about. So losing the last relative she pretty much is in close contact push her over the edge, and she'd get that farewell send off and happy for her. That's what I want to be a great film if we get that.
Heck yeah. Love that. All right. Brett, how about you, buddy? What would you like to see, man?
I would like to
Make you happy.
see. Huh? What was that?
Make you happy. Make you happy.
It has, make me happy.
Yeah, the movie.
For first of all, the movie to have an actual structure to it. This is the big thing. I know you guys love Halloween Kills. I'm sorry, guys, but that movie was just things that happened. There was no actual story to it. So I'd like to see like 18 had a good story. I want to see some arcs. I want to see some development. I want it to be consistent. With Hawkins in 18 gets his throat cut and he's ran over, but then he's just has the cut on his neck and kills. So things like that. I want more consistency with that. But yeah, something that's really, really scary. I want it to go back to the stalking type of stuff. It doesn't have to be all gory. So you're gonna have your gore anyway, and that's fine. But definitely bring back kind of the stalking, especially if he's living in the woods. That's the rumors, right? Or whatnot. And
possibly
he's out in his thing. Like that's a really good. Like you have a lot of potential with that. That he's been, and even showing his daily life out there, killing deer, maybe with his bare hands, things like that, and really show him stalking
Sure.
and become that apex predator. You know what I'm saying? So you have a lot of really good ideas with that. But that's it. I just want to be entertained. I don't want to feel like I don't want to it to be dumb. With some good dialogue in there and a lot more fun than Kills was. Put some fun back into it. This is a Halloween film. Have fun with it in some spots, have a sense of humor. But anyway, that's what I'd like to see. I wouldn't mind Hawkins. Am I saying the same right? Hawkins and Laurie together. I wouldn't mind that. That'd be kind of cute.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Just as Michael's butcher knife pushes through the back of Hawkins through his stomach into Laurie Strode, and they die.
He survived. He survived worse. Don't worry. You're fine.
I was just thinking it's like their first kiss on their wedding day, and a knife
Like,
just
Oh man.
Oh,
one
the
of them
necks.
into the other.
Yes, that'd be terrible. All right, Knight, real quick, man. Knight, what in a nutshell, man? What do you want? What's gonna make you happy, man, when this thing's over?
I just want to leave the theater and have enjoyed it. The way I'm going to enjoy it is if the movie, if it's executed well, like 2018. And I think 2018 was executed very well. It took a lot of familiar things. It did some new things. It was entertaining, and so forth. And we've talked about this on the collective a lot, so I won't get deep into it. I got a video coming out about it tomorrow, so I won't get into that either. But there's a lot of nervousness out there, and I just hope that no matter what we see, that it's just executed well. It's very this franchise has been around for 45 years, so it's like there's a lot of things that we have learned over 45 years, and I just hope and pray that the filmmaking team has learned and are ready to stick the landing with this trilogy. If they can stick the landing, it's to me, it's just going to be a phenomenal thing. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, man. And I'm the same way. I'll echo everything y'all said. I think just a great ending, a good story, and I don't have to love everything about it, but I want to leave there saying, "Wow, David really nailed the ending of this thing."
Yeah.
And I'll be happy with that. We can nitpick all we want, but I want to at least be able to say he got the ending right. Great trilogy, David Gordon Green. Hats off to you, my friend. Go make your Exorcist movies, and we'll see what happens now with the next Halloween films.
I think
So-
they should definitely do like a No Way Home ending and just have Josh Hartnett show up and be like, I'm her son, and then have the original Tommy Doyle actor come in, and then Paul Rudd, and, bring everyone back in a weird, multiverse Halloween movie.
Right.
Danielle
Could you
Harris can be like, "That's my mom
I was
too."
about to say, Danielle Harris shows up, but instead she's actually on Michael's side. So now we got
Yeah.
two of them to deal with.
Hey, but that
Yeah.
works, Eric, because she can't speak, so her and Michael can't talk. So they choose not to talk. So they'll just be like
See?
both be
Yeah,
mute.
get
Yeah.
the Rob Zombie people in there too. Like that's Laurie
Oh,
Strode.
yeah.
Here's
Oh,
that Laurie
no.
Strode. They can look at each other like
No.
this, the Laurie Strodes.
Michael, get your mother. Oh, okay. We're
Yeah.
we're in a zombie movie now.
You son of a beep.
You son of a. Oh, okay.
Get the mom
Wow.
on the horse.
Like-
the mom on the horse again. Yeah.
The white
Oh, no.
horse. That's when I leave.
Yeah, I did not
Soon as-
enjoy the white horse.
Yeah.
The white horse storyline. I will say
Yeah.
though, like I distinctly remember one thing from the the Rob Zombie Halloween preview that it made it into the movie too, but it terrified me in like a new way, because that's something about the original Halloween '78. It's like people now, if they haven't seen that, they're so desensitized to horror
That's right.
that they don't find that scary anymore.
They
Like,
don't.
it's,
Right. That's right.
So
Yeah.
in a way, Rob Zombie's Halloween was, I think it was great for its time because it had to do what '78 did to the people in '78,
Mm-hmm.
but it had to do that to people in 2009.
Right.
And
But
I
you know
think
what? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, it's fine. I think it achieved that really well, and yeah, it was coming off source material, and I think the people who were huge fans of '78 didn't like it that much because it did change. But I think the people, because it financially it was a success. Like
Yeah.
2009 did well, and it wasn't an awful movie according to ratings and stuff. But I
Well-
think it just had to go to a new audience.
Man, all I can tell you is no matter what good it may have done, Rob Zombie's 2 films caused me severe.
Emotional damage.
That's all I can say about those 2. All right, guys, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave it there for now. This has been such a good time, but I want to say real quick, Eric Bearded Entertainment, again. I know I've talked about subscribing to everybody. Eric, real quick, man, in like 45 seconds or less, tell us what's going on your channel. Anything you want to share in the works coming down the road, anything like that.
Scream content. Unfortunately, I haven't got to post much in recently because I've been so busy with other things. I am getting back into it. I'm gonna do what I'm. How the president annually does a State of the Union address. I want to do a State of Scream address. And
State
do
of the
one
beard.
something like that. But
Beard
no,
of
I
the
want to do like a State of
Yeah, beard
Scream,
of the
like
state.
what? Yeah, everything that we know right now, and then make a video like that. But that's what I got coming. Just more Scream content because we're ramping
Sweet.
up to it now.
Hey, Million. Awesome, brother. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I'm ready to go, man. And if you got any streams going on over there, my number. Hit me up anytime, brother.
Will do, man.
Bob, real quick, man. What's going on, man? You got some stuff cooking with Marcus, or what's going on and coming up soon? Anything cooking?
For me and Marcus, it's either going to be Wednesday or Thursday. At this point, we are doing a final watch party for the Hatchet series. We are ending with Victor Crowley, and it's his first time watching it, so stop by and see his reactions if it's something you guys haven't seen either, because I'll tell you, it's been a lot of fun seeing his reaction, and the fact that so far he's enjoyed all 3 has just impressed me that I turned someone into that franchise.
Nice.
Nice. Very cool.
That's great, buddy. I look forward to. I'll keep my eyes out for that, man, for sure. You guys are always doing something fun together over there. I love it. Brett, real quick, man. Hey, dude, you're not doing much, are you? You're just making a.
I'm
you're just
so
making
bored.
a Halloween fan film, dude.
I'm just sitting at home doing nothing. No, we have a 12-day shoot. We're through 4 of the days, and they've been collectively with what we got and also experience learned. It's been very successful. We'll put it like that. But we have a big. Oh look, he's there. He's showing my pictures. Look at that, fantastic. So yeah, we have a great crew
behind the
and.
scenes.
Well, these are exclusives. These are not released, as far as I know. Anyway, but
Sweet.
but we're ramping up to our first major action / attack scene this Friday. So it is just every day, just planning and plotting and storyboarding and doing all that stuff. So you can follow the film on Instagram and Facebook. It's both Shape of Halloween on both of those. So, but yeah, we're having a great time, and it's spooky. Just wait, it's spooky.
So
But back to
sorry
the.
to interrupt. Did you write?
Yeah.
Did you write this? Is it like
I wrote
feature
it.
length?
It's feature length. If I knew if I had hindsight, I'd make it a short, but whatever. But it's feature length. I wrote it, and we have some great producers on there. And again, my assistant director, I think he came in and was watching a little bit of the stream today. And our Michael's
Nice.
amazing, and Craven actually saw a little video I sent for him, where when he first puts the mask on and just the way that he can move, and he just moves just like Michael does, and bringing it back to the stalking stuff and actually having storylines with arcs. And I'm past my 45 seconds, but that's what we're doing. It's gonna be great.
I gotta see
Yeah.
a clip of. I gotta see a clip of that, man.
You can see our promotional trailer that when we had Indiegogo. Just make sure it's the official preview, not the promotional concept trailer. That it's an official preview, and you'll see some stuff. But there is a little now in production 30-second little clip we're going to show that actually has like 6 seconds of the actual film in there, so you get a little taste. So.
Ooh, I can't wait for that. Once we get that, man, I'll have you back on. We'll talk a lot more about it. We'll show the clip. It's going to be good stuff. So
But
teaser
you should
trailer.
release it, like on a live stream.
Well, you tell Craven that, or whoever wants to host, we'll do it.
What's
No,
that?
we will have a teaser trailer in September because we're doing another Indiegogo.
Okay.
But we'll have like
Perfect.
the official teaser with a lot of footage. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, dude, I'm gonna have you on for an exclusive. We'll show some more behind the scene photos. We'll show the trailer. Maybe we'll even preview the trailer, debut it here on the channel.
I would
You
totally
guys
do
can
that.
see
Good
it.
to know. If you guys don't know, out there in the comments, I'm taking over. Sorry, over in the comments or even here, Craven has a cameo in the film. So
I do.
That's
I will have an IMDb credit for this film.
You
I
will.
cannot wait.
Bro, like, how do I get in on this action? Like, I didn't even get like an audition
Message me,
request
man.
or anything.
I know.
mean-
I know.
You know,
DM me.
I'm
We'll
sure
throw
for
you
a
in there.
super chat of no, you get
have
it
to
in right
sing.
now.
You got to
Yeah.
sing for me right now to be.
You got to sing. Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
Hey,
man.
I sang the Silver Shamrock song. I even went falsetto in there.
That's
So,
true. And you hit the high note, one of the high notes. You did
There you
good
go,
job,
man.
buddy.
Yeah, you did.
All right, guys, real quick. Night, I know that we're running Ted over. We're going to jump over there. But tell us, again, let everybody know where we're doing. What are we about to do?
We're going to be watching Reanimator from 1985. It's a great movie. You've never seen it. Got to see your reaction. We got Katie from Poppin' the Popcorn. She's going to be on with us on the panel, too.
Nice.
So it'll be fun.
And I got a text from a particular individual looking for a StreamYard leak from you, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A fella by the name of Jack Stannis texted me.
Oh, okay.
Jack!
All right.
So-
there we go.
Jack!
Jack's
Oh, that's
going to
right.
be
Yeah.
watching the movie with us. This is
All
going to be
right.
so fun.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to
So
send it
this
to him
is
now.
fun. Great. Well, guys, listen,
All
everyone
right.
in the chat, you've been amazing. Please subscribe to everyone on the panel. And I want to thank everyone in the chat for your super chats, for your awesome, just your awesomeness, man. Thanks for being here tonight, hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. And everyone in the panel, guys, again, Eric, Bob, and Brett, thank you for your support of my channel. I know that the days we live in, that it's not easy to use your hard-earned dollars to do something like supporting a YouTube channel, and it means a great deal to me, and I appreciate you all. I don't take you for granted, and I hope you know that. I genuinely thank you and care about you guys very much. So thank you for your support, and I'm ready to do this again next month, man. You know, are you ready for next month? I'm excited for
Yeah.
August. We'll do this
Oh,
again.
I'm ready for next month.
Man, August is gonna be busy. Gonna be up in Jersey at Monster
Hey,
Mania with
there
Night.
you
Oh
are.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
boy.
right,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I'll be with
Yeah.
Beard and Night.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
birthday is also the end of August. So
Woohoo.
Oh, look at you, man. That's fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Big month. And it's a Wes Craven month. Don't forget, guys. Wes Craven month next month, all month along on the channel. Watch party every week of a new Wes Craven film. Going to have a panel full of people. So you guys
Cool.
stay tuned. It's going to be a different panel every week. It's going to be a fun month. All right. So,
All right,
guys, we're
guys.
going to leave it there. We're going to all go to the Night Watch Zone. So, everyone,
Woohoo.
jump over to the Night Watch Zone channel right now. We're going to meet you over there to watch Reanimator, the movie, a full watch party. And for everyone else, I just want you to know this. On Saturday, right there, Zach Cherry is going to be my guest on this Saturday, the 23rd at 9:30 p.m. We're going to talk about our top five most favorite moments in Scream franchise history. And we're probably going to also talk about our top favorite things for Scream 6 we want to see. So, guys, Zach Cherry coming on. It's going to be a big night. I want us to show up and support and show him how much we appreciate him coming onto the channel. And I know you guys will. You guys are superstars. I'm not worried about that. It's going to be a fun night. And also this Thursday night, real quick, I'm going to have Chris from Discover Montreal on the channel. We're going to be talking Scream filming locations the entire live stream. And he's got new pictures. He just texted me earlier, sent it to me earlier, rather. Anyway, lots of stuff coming this week. So just stay tuned. And Wednesday morning, I'll see you guys at Kicking Back for Craven. In the meantime, Wednesday morning at 10:30 a.m. Oh, I got it all out in one breath almost. Okay, so we're going to Knight's channel. We're hustling here, and we will see you guys. Yeah, I mean, I know you, Knight. If you need to go ahead and dip, brother, go ahead. I'll meet you right over there. Send me the link, Knight. So I don't have the link. Send me the link.
Thank you, buddy. Yep.
Thank you, bud. See you soon. All right. Good night. Everybody else here in the chat, thank you guys. And on the panel, I'll see you guys backstage in like 2 seconds. All right. All right, guys. We're going to leave you there. And appreciate you. We'll see you at Night Watch Zone. Good night, everyone. See ya.
Bye.